7.
Second to last week.
Can they hear us, Charlie? Or they can hear us, right? Okay, just making sure.
We're hopping straight to pick a ban.
So they banned Galio.
Yep. Dropping all the big team fight AoE C seals. Manchester's banning them all away from St. Xavier. Manchester's on the wrong side. Manchester's on blue side.
Well, it looks like Manchester.
Yeah, those are pretty normal bans. Ban CK's Janna. He's the Janner player.
Yeah.
Garrett's Mel is known well.
Oh, we're locking Jin!
This is a takeaway too. Their AC plays Jin 2. Big Barrel made his name on the Jin. Used to be wait for my reload. The Jin guy.
I love
thing
Jin.
is Jin. Everyone loves Jin.
Volley Bear.
That's a flex.
Do you think that's top or jungle?
Both of them play it. That is our flex. They can play it either. I think they'd want to play it in the jungle because you want to play tank Jin because Jin is a very bursty assassin. ADCs are known for their sustained damage, not Jin. Jin is all about one-shotting people. If he sees a tank, he cannot one-shot them. He does nothing.
Late game he does.
Yeah.
Have you seen what a 4th shot does to a late game volley?
True, but you get a Malphite on there, big rock,
that is
100
really
armor, you
fun.
can't do it.
Yeah.
So I think the Volibear's jungle, there's Emilio. St. Xavier support, like playing a lot of enchanters. This makes sense. They like playing a lot of ADCs in their comp. They like Emilio, makes sense.
Thresh!
DK's Thresh!
I want to see a Silas out of our jungle here. I would love to see...
we don't see enough good Silas ults yet. I know Gabriel's Silas is good. The Silas is one of those champions you pick when the other team has good ults to steal.
Well, Volibear's good, but it's all AP, right?
Yeah. Volibear ult actually doesn't scale with AP. It is everything else in Volibear's kit that scales with AP. His Q and his R are all AD. Renekton for Gabe in the top lane. I like that.
I like that.
You're not getting counter pick in the top lane on blue side. Just pick the Renekton. Renekton's safe. I've never met a lane Renekton couldn't play.
I wonder who they're going to pick. I wonder if they'll pick Gwen, maybe.
They're probably just going to counter pick the top laner here. What did their top laner play? Their top laner play a lot of weird stuff.
I honestly focus on less what they play and more
they
like
could also leave. I think they're probably picking AC here. They're leaving the Bully Reflect still up if I had to guess. I'd imagine it's going to be a Jinx or Ashe. Yep.
Ugh. As someone who plays Jin against Ashe is kind of rough sometimes.
Yeah, you have a little stronger laning phase. Ashe, it's weird because Ashe has a lot more utility, but Jin's gonna take cleanse. You're off Thrush Lantern. I think it's gonna be pretty hard. Ashe Emilio is a really strong lane. The Emilio ult cleanses the Thrush, so it's kind of hard for them to get onto them.
Yeah.
But Jin does just do a lot of damage, and neither of these champions are very tanky. Volibear is pretty squishy. Usually you build AP into Navori Flicker Blades on him, so he's pretty squishy.
The band's Swain there. Were they trying to prevent Swain middle?
I know Admiloria is the Swain guy, but we've already locked in Renekton.
Yeah, it's just I've never really seen someone ban Swain after the support was picked.
Yeah, maybe saw Toast played Milan last weekend. He's not our player in the kit. He played for the team last weekend at a different tournament for fun tournament. Maybe they think he's playing for some reason. I don't know. I don't think Gabe's ever played Swain, so that does seem like a strange band to
me. So we need
Zoe. Yep, yeah. He has played a game with Zoe. That makes sense. Bang the Kindred. That's actually a Kennen mid ban. St. Xavier's mid lane plays a lot of Kennen.
So our mid lane, honestly, the mid lane's gonna be pretty tame.
Honestly. We'll see. It could be wild. St. Xavier's mid laner plays a lot of very abnormal mid laners. He plays Gnar, he plays Kennen, he plays...
Gnar mid?
Yes. They go wild. Their mid laner went wild from what I saw.
They might pick a Victor mid.
That would be a pretty star one. I wouldn't be surprised by just 2 control mages here. Say Syndra, Orianna, Victor, Talia. Talia's a really good champions patch. I'm kind of surprised it's made second rotation here.
You could play Echo Ezreal mid, right? I think
Ezreal's more of an ADC. Echo, can he play mid, but he's more of a junk.
Ooh, hold on. Kha'Zix. Volibear might be top lane.
Okay, yeah. Volibear top, Nocturne jungle.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah, they did play this comp once before, the Emilio Ashe Nocturne. It's kind of a pick comp. You land the arrow, you throw Nocturne on there, you get the value out of your Emilio W, they're all burning. They did lose with this comp, but it was against IT, and IT is a really strong team.
As much as I want to see Silas, nothing works here for Silas. This is not a Silas game.
Ashe is really good to steal. I wouldn't. If I'd imagine, like, Xin Zhao looks good here.
Maybe a Wukong.
Diego, Wukong. That could be Talia jungle still. Could be Talia mid.
I feel like they're not going to bring Talia into a Nocturne. Nocturne's kind of nuts.
I mean, Nocturne just kind of wants to farm until 6, and then at 6, he's usually looking for a gank on a lane, because he just presses R and he gets on someone.
Yeah.
Talia does actually, like, soft counter Nocturne, because, like, he flies across all your rocks, and he's stunned upon arrival, and he takes a lot of damage for running across all of your rocks. So it is, like, a kind of good matchup, but still having a knock on your face, which isn't great.
Morgana.
Yep,
oh, that's Morgana mid.
Morgana mid, Talia jungle. I like the Morgana here. Black Shield the Asher gets a lot out. You can actually Black Shield the Nocturne. I know it doesn't look like a CC, but it is a CC. So you can make someone able to see for the fight. They can make all the shot calling. You're fine. Get rid of the Volibear Q. Volibear Q is a very strong point and click stun.
So probably Victor, right? They're not going to go Irelia mid. They're not going to go...
Yes. Morgana kind of struggles into those long-range mages. Morgana's really good this patch. It's really hard to kill her in the mid lane. She's really healthy. She has really good wave clear.
Yeah.
Rise is pretty normal. You just kind of handshake the scaling. Not playing to kill the Morgana, just playing to hopefully be better at than her late game.
So it really looks like our battles, we're going to have some really intense battles on top, bottom, and jungle. Our mid lane's kind of a...
Yeah. Top lane, Volibear versus Renekton's going to be a very bloody matchup. Bot lane, a very, very bloody matchup.
Renekton wins early, though, I think.
Renekton wants short trades, and Volibear likes long trades. Volibear's passive gives him attack speed and on-hit damage, which lets him just constantly hit people, whereas Renekton likes to use his abilities a lot. He can dash in, hit his combo, stun them, heal, dash out.
As someone who... Yeah, pretty good ganking when you're a running bear.
Yeah. And unlike in the jungle, Volibear's passive isn't always hitting minions, always has me chain. You're a melee champion with no range poke, and yet you still just chain.
And it's a safe pick, because obviously, like, I have a very limited character pool. So if I was playing top lane, I'd be like, oh, I'll play maybe Scion or Mordekaiser, but I would get diffed by Renekton. I would get diffed by Renekton.
Yep. Volibear's got to be careful. He's all about sustain, but Renekton can one-shot you. Renekton's Empowered W does get rid of shields, so you can get rid of that Volibear. Stun him and then try and one-shot him. Get very bloody top pressure around level.
Yes, yeah. Especially level 6. I think it'll come down to, though, obviously those ults. Volibear's ult, he's going to jump up, he's going to try to smash someone, and he's going to have to wait, because if Gabriel has his dash, he's not going to hit it. He's not going to hit it. I do know, though, maybe he doesn't want to hit it. Maybe he just wants to go super big buff bear form so he can maul him down.
Extra attack range,
Yeah.
With the big stats.
That's a scary
It's very much about lane state. Because Volibear, he needs like run you down the runway. Like, he wants to chase you the entire way down that lane. Whereas Renekton, just like get up there, do a little bit, and then get back. He wants to be right near his turret, wave right outside his turret. We'll see how well Advaloria does. Like, he right outside his turret.
In terms of complete items, though, I wonder what both our top laners build. I'm assuming that our Renekton will build into AD.
Yep. You can go Eclipse, Under Sky. I don't think he'll go Black Cleaver.
Call me crazy. The Volibear could technically build AD if he takes W first.
I've seen it. Volibear, this patch did work on AP. I've seen a lot more Spear Shojin. I've seen a lot. But AP is still good on him, and we're in the game. And Manchester,
we're going bot?
We're all going bot lane. We're looking for the cheese. I wonder if this is something they looked at the replays, they've been bot reviewing, see what they've been doing.
It's Nocturne mid, by the way.
That's just something some teams do. They put their jungler mid lane. But they don't see anyone in the mid lane, so Xavier should know something's up, but they're doing, I call this the Lachlan. We had an old player named Lachlan who kind of discovered this. You kind of wrap around, you go, and you hit the hook.
Oh,
and
he's cooked!
Morgana binding, we give it to the Jin! 1-0 for Manchester.
See, Carl, he's like, perfect!
Yep.
That's good.
Perfect. Get that Jin rolling, get that hyper carry, that very volatile bot lane that doesn't have a lot of tanks, get that Jin some extra damage.
Oh, the
Perfect.
world sign. Yeah, because worlds are coming up.
Worlds is currently going. We're day 3 of World Ascended, day 4 tomorrow.
Watch party, dude. I'm waiting for it.
T1 versus Gen G, the matchup of all time, the League of Legends Classic.
I know. I can't wait to see Faker play.
Yes, everyone loves Faker versus Chovy, a story as old as time.
I'm kind of cheering for Gen G because I'm going to Korea in 27 for that.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
But at the same time, Faker is kind of what got me in the league, so...
You can't say no to Faker, man.
No,
Everyone's a Faker
amazing.
fan. And
Another hook!
He does not miss these.
Make him stop, bro.
Unfortunately, it is Amelia, so Amelia puts up both the shields. Manchester kind of gets the lower end of that trade. But still nice to see the confidence from CK. Nice to see the hook. Get those cooldowns out.
1, 2, 3, what you got?
Oh, I didn't even notice the warrior's name. Oh, it almost hits the second hook. CK confident, just throwing out hooks. A lot of Threshers will play it safe, start E level 1, easier hit ability, not CK. CK's EUing on him.
Yeah, see, he is running those exchanges.
When you see Volibear, he has the lethal tempo. He's just going for these long trades. Renekton's trying to get that wave right there outside.
I think he got hit by that lightning.
Yep.
He's honestly, I don't think he backs yet, but he's getting close to having the back.
That's a lot of damage on the Amelia. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was pretty good. If Melio goes down first, I think Ash is going to crumble.
Yep, you have to focus on Melio, especially once Melio gets 6. His R cleanses the Thresh Hook, but he can't do it.
Oh, he misses the E here.
Yep, nice.
Renekton halfway done on his, I think it's his rage meter, right?
Yeah. So his next ability be powered.
Oh, he takes a huge second there.
Yep.
Well, he's level 3 now, so I'm assuming he has level 3.
He's kind of actually definitely. He gets a solo. Good job.
Interesting engage by the Volibear there, but
unfortunately, Bottom's getting run down. CK doesn't have the flash from the level 1s, just gets run down by the Ashe. That's rough.
That's okay.
Price you pay for getting your level 1 kill. It's unfortunate, but it happens. But no, this is a very bloody early game. I told them that I jokingly said you can't play scale. You gotta be aggressive, or else I'm gonna fall asleep back here. They are most certainly being aggressive this game.
Oh yeah, they really are. I'm noticing a lot, and it's exactly this is a literal typical top lane gameplay.
Yeah, very normal. Volibear's eyes a little weird. If you said this to me 2 seasons ago, I said it's Volibear trolling, but Volibear's become a lot more popular.
Where's our jungle at? Oh, he's looks like he's in bot to Drake right now, but Drake's not up.
Just trying to get to that bot scuttle. Talia clears a little bit faster than Nocturne.
He's gonna run into Nocturne actually.
Yep. Our bot lane's got a pretty even.
Oh, this might be a little rough for CK.
Their bot lane gets there first.
You might have to leave
steps
CK.
up a little bit too far.
Yeah, just leave CK. It's fine.
Trade the skull crab for CK. I don't like that one.
That's not a good trade. Yeah, it's glad we got that early kill though. So in terms of gold, we're still neck and neck.
2-2. Feats of Strength is 3 kills, so next kill for either team will get Feats of Strength. That's 1 point towards boots. You get 2 of those, you get your empowered boots.
I think really our ADC is going to be a really good carry here for us because when Jhin hits level 6, he's going to be able to carry a lot of pressure, even though we've actually talked about that a lot. He doesn't really ult a lot.
Yep.
But he'll scale so hard late into the Milo and Ashe that I think bottom lane might, not a guaranteed win, but as long as if this consistency level stays, I think we'll see a lot of good plays out of Carl.
Yep. We talked about Jhin bad into tanks. I'm looking at the enemy team. You got a Volibear that's building damage. You got a Nocturne that's building
damage.
damage.
Look at all that damage off the
That was a great trade.
Wow!
Unfortunately, it's a long trade. Can we get Talia flash? Oh, this is the W. Can't quite. The Nocturne behind.
Oh, is Volibear going to re-engage on that?
Nocturne. Yep.
He's going to eat it at least.
That's Feat of Strength for Xavier. Oh, and the Volibear just barely lives. Eats the potion at the last second to heal those couple HP points. That is tragic for Manchester University.
Yeah, that is going to be down 0.7 gold here. That is not
great. We're down 1k gold.
Oh, geez, that skyrocketed fast.
Yeah, giving Nocturne 2 kills.
Sketchy
really
TP mid here.
You just gotta collect that wave. I think it's fine. But yeah, I kind of wish Gabriel either just flashed for it, secured the kill, and then backed out, or just not looked for it at all.
Yeah. Problem with looking for it is as soon as they saw mid, like obviously it's a new player, I don't really know, but it's like I think that he's gonna come back. When I see like my teammates giving me assistance, I mean I need to come back and help this guy. Which with Volibear E, like what better way to do it without putting he dies.
The Giga Chad flash over the wall, stop the recall, gets the kill. Good job, top lane.
We'll take that, but I mean he's gonna have to recall it back anyway.
Yep.
But we'll take the gold.
Yep. We just take that free kill, get a shove in the wave. Volibear does not have TP, so next one can crash this wave. Clear the next one. That's fine.
Rare CK miss.
Yeah. Can't hit them all. Gotta have some zoning hooks. Gotta mix it up. But we're getting close to level 6 here. Mid laner just got theirs. Unfortunately, Ryze ult's pretty whatever. Morgana ult is almost never used. So these aren't going to be very practical. But it's these jungle ults I want to talk about. Talia ult, one of the best like terrain generators and movement ults in the game. Nocturne, by far the best. Just click on someone, turn the lights out, get on top of them.
Does it turn the lights out for everyone or just the one he clicks on?
Everyone.
Okay.
He can activate first, turn the lights out, and then he can choose to reactivate it basically whenever he wants to choose who he goes on.
This is pretty nuts so far.
Top lane he's trading. It's rough.
Ooh, he's going to activate the rage bar here. He's going to get another full rage bar. That might be Volibear's
It's
ends.
hard, though. He's long trading against the Volibear. He's just kind of stat checking him.
Oh!
That Q damage, though, he needs to get away.
He hit the R.
Fight. Thresh hook in. Milo flashes out.
Oh, he's going to get got there.
You can't go for those long trades against the Volibear. I'm sorry. There's the Nocturnal. Turns out the lights. Gets on top of Morgana. Morgana tries to flash out.
Morgana's
Can't see the Ash
got there. Maybe able to get the Ash.
Can we get the Ash? No, it's just CK.
CK might have to flash over the wall, and he's going to get
Manchester just completely split, caught one by one in the darkness.
That was a good Nocturne.
That is a 4-0 Nocturne. The entire gold lead is on the Nocturne. Can you press X for me? On the keyboard, X? Yeah, the X key.
Press and hold.
Just once. Is it not X?
Looking for gold.
Yeah,
there we go.
So we can see their jungler's up 1.2k gold. Top lane's about even.
That's
Million's
nuts.
up 300 gold. Yeah, just the entire gold leads on the jungler here, which it is a Nocturne. Fortunately for Manchester, Nocturne not known for 1v9ing. You know, this guy's not crazy. You can press X again to put it back. I appreciate that protection.
Gold, though. That's nice.
Yep. Honestly, if there's any champion of the team that have 2k gold lead, it'd be Melio, but like Nocturne's not a bad second one.
Now look at our top's gold. They are boxing. They are having a nice game.
I'm actually. Do we have? Is that 3 plates? Okay, so he's gotten 2 plates. That's why. So Volibear's gotten 2 plates. That's the reason why. Even though Renekton's up a kill in 20 CS, that they're still even.
Yeah.
But Renekton gets a plate back here. That should put us back ahead.
Now I wonder what our jungle's thinking, because since the Nocturne's kind of fed, I don't think he can win a fight. Like, he can't shut him down.
Yep.
So they're going to have to work together here to shut down Nocturne. Otherwise, this jungle's going to have a very good game.
The nice thing about Nocturne, his only defensive summoner spell is 1 spell shield. After that, he can only use his R to go into enemies. He can't use it to get out. His Q is just like a time boost. He's got no dashes. If we catch the Nocturne, it's pretty easy to kill him. He's going to build Squishy too. Can you press X again? And we don't have to touch it anymore. I just wanted to check the gold diff.
Thanks, Ray.
There we go. Yep, thank you.
See what the items
He's
are
building Stridebreaker first, so like he's not going super greedy. He's not going super tanky. It's pretty standard Nocturne build.
I mean, he could. He's up. Like,
he could have. I'd even really greedy. I don't mind this from him. I think Stridebreaker is really good on Nocturne. The Volibear is going greedy though. He's building that Rod of Ages.
He got hurt.
Yeah. He just keeps going for these long trades. Oh, but he's going. He's got the jungler there. Can he get the E? He stuns a W.
Stun, bring it back. Oh, yeah, that's a dead bear.
Who we give to? Oh, we couldn't give that to Gabriel. I wish we would have given that to Gabriel. I think Talia's going to be very big this game.
Oh, Nocturne's coming top now.
Yep. Does he have the ulti? He has the ulti.
Oh,
but we still have the Talia here.
Oh, I like this.
Yep. Fine, we waste the Nocturne ulti. Nocturne without ulti is barely a champion. Like, just to get out the Nocturne ulti and walk away, great for Manchester.
Yeah, what's
that's our
the
most fed
cooldown
member
time?
too. It's about 2 minutes.
Okay, so fair enough.
But this guy has Stridebreaker already, by the way. He's finished an item before 10 minutes. He is so very strong.
Yeah, no one. He might even be able to 1v3, honestly.
Yeah, probably not. Nocturne is really bad at carrying. Thank the Lord. Manchester is thanking whoever they worship that this Nocturne is one with all the kills, because he can kill one person and he's kind of done. Like, he's not going to 1v3. Like, I think he'd have to be like 20-0 at this point to be 1v3ing.
He's got 200 gold bounty too. I'd like to see some of us get that.
Yep, if we can get that on Jhin again, get Jhin another inflection of gold, get Talia. I think Talia is like way far behind than she should be right now. She's even CS with a Nocturne. She should really be up. If we can get that gold, not Talia, and get this Talia snowballing, Gabriel has been a huge boon for this team.
Volibear surprisingly down in CS by a little bit, but the plating on the turrets has kind of been carrying his gold.
Volibear kind of can sometimes struggle with CSing from that passive. Oh, we get the Ash arrow on the Thresh.
I think he dies though
position.
for it.
Yep, gets the fear. Nothing Morgana can do. Morgana ults, tries to get that move speed, tries to get out, but they just have 4 people there. Oh, we get the pick top lane. Just barely dies. Yep. St. Xavier just rotating more. Manchester not realizing that we're making a play top, so he can't look mid lane as well. Just a little bit overzealous for Manchester.
think Manchester at this point, we're down almost 2K gold.
Yep.
I think we just really got to play carefully here. Maybe even got to sacrifice a turret.
I mean,
I wouldn't want to, but
our top laner is really far ahead. I think it's really good. To have a good side lane in this game is really good. He's going to have to probably face against that Ryze in the late game. Ryze is probably going to be the enemy team's Ryze, speaking of which. But we do have Talia up here.
My only fear is that our ADC may or may not be able to scale due to the early deaths that have happened in this game.
Yep.
And even though he hasn't been losing his fights, he just hasn't been able to get that extra push he needs.
Fortunately for the bot lane, all the deaths are, oh my lord, the flash in. This man is confident. He's used all his abilities. He's up there.
Oh, wait, where's he? Where's that Nocturne at?
Nocturne's bot lane.
Okay.
And we get the kill top lane on him. There's still time for Morgana. Morgana trades back.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. 1-for-1 bot lane. Manchester gets the kill off screen top lane. They're picking the Volibear 2. Volibear flashes. I don't think that's saving you, buddy. I think Manchester's getting another one there. Good 2-for-1. 3-for-1 for Manchester. Great plays.
I love it. Like, I love to see these teams just like, they're like, oh, we'll play against you under turret. Like, turrets are just too dangerous. I never
This
respected.
has been a huge game for Admiral Loria. Up 30 CS, 5-2. This game is on him. This game on his shoulders. He's ready to carry. He's just got to keep this game alive to wait for his Talia and Jhin to get online.
He has to be so careful he doesn't get ganked. There's just a couple ganks here and the tide could turn for the top lane.
I do think his build's a little weird going the Black Cleaver instead of some takey. CK hits a hook. Nothing will happen off it. Hit the Ash Arrow. Thresh.
He did build Black Cleaver first.
Thresh just outside of it. Nocturne
CK
gets,
unfortunately getting picked.
They get a nice chunk on the Nocturne though. Melio has to flash to make sure to save him. Throws the ball to Talia. Talia flashes out.
Talia is really nice for these groups of people.
CK, Admiral Loria having a very good game. CK getting picked a lot. Maybe a little over-aggressive this game. Getting a little picked. Thinks he's stalling the enchanters, I suppose.
Yeah, it's okay. He'll hit a good hook and make up for it.
Yep.
I'm assuming they're probably just going to clear their jungle and then recall back to base there.
The one thing we have noticed is that Manchester actually gained the go lead. So even though Nocturne's 5-0, his bounty disappears. So that is the curse of being ahead.
Yeah.
Is that Admiral Loria is so far ahead that it doesn't matter Nocturne's ahead. And that is a nice binding. He does have R, doesn't go for it, stepping up for fun.
And that's a good Nocturnal, but he tries to get...
No, that's just not it, buddy. Very overestimating Morgana's damage. Morgana's a support. She's not really meant to be a hyper carry. She doesn't do the tons of damage. Oh, but here, again, Nocturne forced to flash out. Yep, Nocturne doesn't have any defensive tools of his own. Has to use that flash in order to get it out of there. That's great for Manchester.
We're going to get the Drake, though.
Yep, that's nice. 1-1. 14 minutes. Dragon Soul's probably not going to be a factor this game. If it is, it's going to be a very long game for us.
Which
Manchester's good for it. Yep, we have all 3 Void Grubs. If we can get on those turrets, we'll start demolishing them. Probably what helped Amalur get the first turret.
Are these two looking for...
It is... The last feat of strength is objectives. Manchester needs 1 more neutral objective. St. Xavier needs 2. So the Rift Herald's going to be the next one, and then in 45 seconds, and then the Dragon in 4:30.
Herald's really important for us. I really think we need to contest that Herald.
Yep. If you get 3 grubs, you get Herald, you get a huge push going. That would be a huge influx of gold. And we give those feats of strength to upgrade those boots.
It looks like they're setting up for it. I mean, they got Scuttle. I mean, there's only 26
St. Xavier
seconds.
hanging around. Morgana going bot lane. She does not have TP, whereas Ryze will have his. So this is a little sketchy for Manchester. If St. Xavier wants to, they can make this a 5v4.
Which, with Nocturne, I mean, it really comes down to if Gabriel can just have that dog in him.
Yeah.
Which I think if he has R, he does.
So usually the problem with Nocturne is you kind of go so far forward, it's hard for your teammates to follow up. But they've got a Ryzel to help to transport their entire team right where the Nocturne's going to.
Yeah.
And Manchester can't see any of this.
Sounds like a more OP Briar tactic.
Yeah, kind of like Briar, but for the whole team. Manchester retaking vision, slowly taking control of area. Still keeping that Morgana about the lane, just trying to not let Ryze take that tower.
Yeah, because they get an objective that
Manchester's starting the Rift Herald. This is very dangerous. Ash base, though. Okay, Ash kind of trolled that, I think.
Yeah, Ash.
So we see the Ryze TP, so it's not actually a 4v4 because Ash is late to base, but she can't look for that arrow, so it's like a 4.5 default.
So you get off of it.
Yep, they get off of it. They look to turn. And Talia's completely
Nocturne first, potentially.
Oh, but it's just so bad for Manchester. They're just all so split.
Yep, ZK's pulling him back off.
We get the Morgana here.
Wait, Jiddle!
Open up the
Nocturne!
turret.
Hit the Nocturne!
Nocturne's... It's so hard. It's so hard. Manchester is so split. The Morgana's finally here, though. Maybe we can get if we get a nice binding here. Amlor getting chunked down. Jin just can't get out of there. Manchester is so split, fighting the 4v5. I think that was way too aggressive from them. I think they should have just waited until their Morgana could have moved up, or they had TP.
They had the advantage there. Ashe kind of whiffed that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a Nocturne, man. This is a 7-0 Nocturne and a 4-1 Rise. Like, we can't be disrespecting these people.
Yeah.
Even though they picked double Roa, they're playing double hard scaling solo layers. Like, it's just numbers, man. We gotta learn how to count to 5. 4 is less than 5, not, or which way you slice the pie, man.
I think Gabriel's still winning.
Oh wait, he stole Rift Herald! He stole the Rift Herald! Manchester's lost last fight, so Nocturne got his bounty back. That is 1,000 gold, the Rift Herald, and the pizza straight to Manchester. That is huge!
That's huge. That's an amazing play.
That is probably like 4 or 5k worth of value just stolen from Manchester with one good smite from Gabriel. That was insane!
That's exactly what Manchester needed to get back in this game.
And it was all off that Taliyah. Just that Taliyah off base, you don't expect it. That increased mobility from what's supposed to be an immobile mage.
And now what happens? Our Taliyah's up in CC's just got a huge amount of gold.
Yep.
She is now probably scaling into this Nocturne nicely.
Yep. We got Jin's even more items. Taliyah's got a huge influx. We got the anti-heal now to stop the Ashe healing and the Volibear healing and the Milo healing. This is looking so much better for Manchester than it was just 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, it was actually nuts how fast that changed. Now the question is, where do you put the Rift Herald? Obviously, my mind goes to mid, but we're winning top lane. Maybe we can clear top with it.
Mid looks like it's cracked pretty hard. Maybe we get bot lane. We just want to keep cracking down those outer turrets. Keep being able to push up that vision line. Get control. Look to get some more of these dragons. Next one's Chemtech up in a minute. This is nice pick. That's the power of the Ashe Nocturne right there. You show up for a single second.
Oh, that's not good.
Yep. And Thresh has to hang out.
CK, you gotta get out of there.
Melio Flash, Jin can't help you. Yep, that's the power of the Ashe right there. You cannot walk up against this champion.
Yeah, they seem to be able to take picks whenever they want based on the R.
Saint Xavier definitely picked a full pick comp, and without the Morgana there to black shield you, it is so hard to get out of it. Taliyah has no spells in order to get out. Thresh can help other people out with Lantern, but he cannot save himself.
How are we doing on Jin? Jin's a little behind on level.
Yep, Jin's just scaling. He's kind of just in his own lane. I think it's mostly from the most of the XP difference is from the gold.
Our top lane is still doing good though.
Yep.
What's he built? He built another.
He built Eclipse. Yep. Eclipse is pretty normal. Helps you get that burst. Do more of that short trading.
He beat the Volibear on items.
Yep. He's at 5-3. He's very far ahead. I would be surprised if this guy's part.
Wow, he's
not
able to even touch him.
You cannot fight Renekton when you're down in items. When you're 1-6 and yep.
Wow, that's crazy. He even sliced through.
We're taking the tower, then we're dropping the Rift Herald 2.
Maybe.
Nice pullback in the Nocturne. Has to flash out, ticking down, very low.
Nice.
Rush gets in the Herald, knocks up the Rise. Got an Ashe though. TP. This is a really rough fight for Manchester. We got the Taliyah out.
Did Rift Herald make it
but Manchester taking it back. Get the free pick on the Melio. Can we stun the Rise? Rise is going to be stunned.
Look at Rise.
We're looking at Ashe, though, trying to chase down the Ashe before she can pump. The Renekton coming up huge, killing Ashe at the very last second.
You can steal it.
And the Rise barely gets out with his ult.
Oh, man. That's a good fight, though.
Yes, very close fight for Manchester. Start out bad with CK getting picked yet again, but it's actually just a bait. Gabriel gets in the Herald, gets out, knocks up the Rise, disjoints them. And then Manchester strikes back.
Now, who cares if they're sacrificing CK for? I mean, if we'll take 1 for 4 any day.
Yep. 0 and 8 sound bad, but your support. Support lives do not matter. You can die as many times as you want. Just matters you win the fight.
I mean, he does still have more CS than the other guy.
Support CS, by the way.
I actually don't really know. I don't know how the support gets their levels, really.
I mean, you get XP just from watching minions die, just standing near it. That's how they get it.
Oh. Because, obviously, I've learned in recent history that, they're actually supposed to let the ADC,
Yep. Supports try and take as little as possible. The fact that Melio's not supposed to have that kill. He wants his Ashe as much as possible. So, having 0 kills as support is actually good. But, Saint Xavier taking the Otacon in exchange for that dragon. Better trade for them. Let's see if... I don't think Manchester's going to do anything about it. It's an unfortunate trade to make.
Yeah, honestly, I really don't... I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah.
Otacon's
it sucks,
huge.
But I don't think they could have done anything about it. They got a whole bunch of gold and a dragon for it. It's not the worst thing, but obviously you wish you can have everything, but that's not how the world works.
I think Garrett's kid's here.
Garrett's kid? Oh, you saw...
On the face cam.
Oh, I wasn't... Yeah, Garrett's got his kid.
That's a...
Oh, almost hit the W.
Nice.
Hold on. And Laura gets it.
Nice, we're the Gino!
Jin W into Thresh Flay. Perfect CC from Manchester. That's what you love to see.
Now we clear bot lane here.
Hits the arrow.
Nocturne's coming in.
Get the Thresh hook on the
Get the Nocturne!
Oh, Nocturne across the rocks.
Nocturne down.
Volibear coming in.
Volibear coming in.
Manchester, keep peeling back. Just keep peeling back from them. Just one by one. Xavier keeps filing in, and Manchester just keeps gunning them down.
And our mate and our top lane is so fed now.
Yes. This is a huge game for Renekton. 9-3 on Renekton is crazy. This man is popping off.
He has his 3rd complete item plus boots.
Yeah, plus a power boot. Okay.
He is so much stronger.
He is a full item ahead of this Volibear. It is insane. He is making advantages on the side lane. He is making advantages in team fights. He is making advantages across this entire game. Nuts. And now you start to see Jin's got a 2nd item. He's starting to scale. We got in the jungle. Talia's starting to catch back up from all those early kills.
He builds Collector Ghostblade. Interesting.
Yep.
I was taught by Carl to get IE 2nd.
So how Jin works is he likes move speed, lethality, and crit. Collector's the best because it gives you both lethality and crit, but you can't go at first. He doesn't have any mobility in his kit on his own, so you got to build the Youmu's. Youmu's helps you dodge. Against something like Nocturne and Volibear, they're going to be running down a lot. You need that move speed.
Is that your first item?
Yes.
Because I usually build Collector, IE, Rapid Fire Cannon.
Collector, if you're greedy, like if they had a really insane, say we had like Ornn, Sejuani, Nautilus, like great game for Collector because that gives you more damage. But in a game like this where we don't have a ton of peel and they're all running at us, that Youmu's is really important.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay, Thresh just barely missed the hook. But they get the hook on Nocturne. Nocturne,
and he melts.
You can't ult out of there. Manchester, keep getting those picks. Say Xavier's team's great at making picks. Their team is terrible at getting out of them. And Manchester just keeps making it happen. They play on the slimmest of margins and they know how to play it. We get our Talia W. That's going to be a big chunk on Rise.
Yeah, honestly, if I was Rise, I'd just be doing exactly what she's doing, getting out.
Yep. For saying Xavier, this feels terrible to play right now. Your entire jungle's worded up. Your side lanes are losing. Manchester carries are starting to scale. Everything's starting to collapse on say Xavier. They need a Hail Mary at this point.
Yeah, they need another good... Honestly, I think
and this is not what you love to see.
Oh, hold on. Huge.
Right, first of all, Zonia's. Ash ult misses.
Huge ult here by Carl.
CC into the Jin on top from Manchester.
Oh, our Renekton is very low. Get out of there.
But he can back in TP. I want to see Amalur here back and then look to TP with his HP bar.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Or actually, Manchester backs off. This is the end of their turn. They go take the reset. They probably got a lot of gold to spend. I like this. We got objective Dragon Cup up a minute they want to play for. Got Baron right after that in minute 15. But Nocturne looking to cut Jin off. Jin backing on Vision. Cut window shopping. That is going to be a dead Jin, and that suddenly looks bad for Manchester's Dragon. Dragon up in 52 seconds. Jin's still dead for 40.
Yeah, he's gonna be late to it.
He'll be on way. I think he'll be there just in time to W. I don't think he'll be there quite in time for auto attack. But usually you don't take Dragon around spawn. I also think. Have yeah, no, he'll not have R up. I think this is also fine for Manchester.
What is this Volibear thing?
I don't know. This guy just keeps fighting.
I appreciate the effort.
Was it Albert Einstein who said that insanity is trying the same thing over and over again?
It's kind of scaling.
Okay, that's true. This isn't Volibear. I'm worried. You still got to respect
the But CK's here, so I'm honestly not too scared.
It's just the Volibear healing.
Hold on. Is he going to get both of them?
Maybe we have to one-shot him.
Okay, we're good.
No, the healing, you never count him out? Okay, just barely.
A little scary. Yep. He seems like he's starting to scale with only 2 complete items. Yep. How can he be so far behind?
Navori Flicker Blades on Volibear. I call this guy Earth Bear. Have you ever played Earth?
No.
It's a game mode. It's called Ultra Rapid Fire. You have 80% cooldown reduction and no mana, so you just spam your abilities.
That's nuts.
That is basically what Volibear gets when he plays this. Every time he auto attacks, he gets all of his cooldowns back, basically.
Very important Baron here for Manchester.
Yep. Manchester, they make that pick topside. They're forced to overcommit to topside, so they have to give up the dragon. They're now forcing out bot side, forcing St. Xavier to rotate. That way they can retake Baron. So it's kind of that weird thing, push bot in order to get top, to get Baron. St. Xavier could have called this and just rushed the Baron, and Manchester wanted to do anything about it, but instead they just rotate over the bot, try and save their tower, and now Manchester is actually the one ending up with Baron prio.
We're going to get Scuttle, though, so we're going to see any incoming threats here.
That also clears all the vision. We know they don't have it. We can see the...
We need that pick. Oh, that pick would have been awesome for us.
CK blows a flash, unfortunately, and doesn't find anything for it. I like the look, though.
Almost scary, though, to hit that. 4 levels behind.
If he hits that, we kill the Rise. That's probably Baron right there.
Yeah, honestly.
But we have the Renekton rotating up. Volibear does have TP. Renekton's here first.
Volibear TP's to ward.
Renekton's kind of caught. He's over the wall. Not gonna flash.
Oh no! Get out of there, Gabriel!
All 4 of them.
Oh, Jin ult!
Oh no.
Oh, get the Nocturne!
No vision. Can't.
It was close. Holy crap.
Yeah, one more Jin shot probably would have killed him, but...
He's 2 levels behind the Nocturne and still almost killed him with the regular shots.
Yes, this Renekton is still strong. Okay, we get the pick. Can we get the Amelia? We get the Amelia.
Nice. Can we get Volibear here?
We have to burst down this Volibear before heals. Volibear gone. We got another.
We gotta get Dark
Flash forward. Get the Morgana ult. Rise forced to flash out. That is 3 free kills for Manchester off them getting picked. And Talia. Wolf.
That's
get the Rise back. Again, they get the Rise.
That is going to be a Manchester Baron. Nocturne's...
Nocturne is up. But Nocturne is going to have a hard time. Nocturne
he
might have
one-shot CK. Oh my god, it's the Baron. Did he kill CK?
CK
run!
Don't die to Baron, please. That's always embarrassing.
Did you see him hook the Baron?
We're going to use our Morgana, try and zone out the Nocturne. Nocturne does have R coming back up, so it's a little risky, but no vision inside the pit.
You might look for a smite.
This Nocturne, he did make the mistake. He forgot to change over to Blue Trinket.
He's recalling. He's giving it the Baron.
Nocturne, if he had Blue Trinket there instead of Sweeper, I think he could have looked to steal that, and that would have been very hairy for Manchester.
I mean, we already had a good steal.
Yep.
But that's a good way to keep up in gold. And the reason I wanted Manchester to have that, besides Baron just being really good, is that it keeps Saint Xavier from making a comeback.
Yep. Manchester up 7k gold, up a full item in the jungle, up a full item in the top lane, even up half an item ADC. Mid lane's about even. A little behind in the mid lane. But Morgana, more of a supporting cast member here, not really a hyper carry.
Yeah.
We're keeping our eyes on this Jhin, this Renekton, and this Talia.
I'm actually very surprised that Victor didn't come out this game.
For Manchester?
Or anyone. He's just a popular pick.
I just don't think Xavier plays it, and I know Garrett plays a little bit, but Morgana's really good this patch. Morgana kind of has the same laning phase as Victor, but she also has insane utility.
Yeah.
Like, the damage is pretty similar, and you just get... Morgana binding is, like, literally the longest CC in the game.
I'm like an Iron, so if you see Morgana, it's support.
Yep. No, this is more of a high-low thing. Just kind of... It got buffed, like, a couple patches ago. Seen it in Worlds. Seen it across all the other pro regions. Like, it's very popular, and it's very good.
I knew you could do it, but this is my first time actually seeing Volibear top.
Yep. Oh, that one's been popular for a little bit. I think he's good in both roles, honestly. He's probably better in the jungle, honestly, but top lane, he's got his own thing. They're kind of 2 separate champions.
He's one of the tankier jungles, in my opinion, so he's able to stay longer before having to recall first.
He doesn't have a lot of tank stats, but he has a lot of sustained hit. His W heals him, his E gives him a huge shield, like, he has a good bit of base HP, but he doesn't even really have to build tank in order to be bulky. Like, we saw that in the top lane, that he almost won just from so much healing against this 11-4 Renekton.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of criminal.
CK.
Yep. I think it's kind of criminal that our Renekton has not just built a anti-heal item for this guy.
Yeah, that would pretty much shut him down.
Yes.
But hey, let him cook.
Let him cook. Playing more of the team
here.
fight. We have our Grievous Wounds on our Talia that should be applying in team fights, so we shouldn't have it. Speaking of Talia, moving up to...
for Volibear first here.
Both the control words. Can we hit the binding? Volibear ults out. 5 members strong here.
He gets rooted by the Jhin W.
The Jhin W.
Pulled out of the lightning.
This should be lights out.
And he's gone, and they give it to Jhin there.
Rise is going to get tower on the bot side, but that is numbers for Manchester for the next 50 seconds.
Carl builds IE now. He's at the point where he's pretty much going to be melting anyone he shoots.
Yes. This Jhin is very strong. Between this Renekton and his Jhin, as Talia's workout, we should be one-shotting when we hit.
Ash built it first, it looks like.
Yep, Ash gets all of her damage from crit. So her passive, instead of critting, she's always critting, basically. Like, she does extra damage based on how much crit chance you get. So you don't have to leave it up to chance. You slow more, you deal more damage. You don't have to, every 5th auto attack, maybe you're critting.
Yeah, Volibear still has yet to have his 3rd complete item.
Again, Manchester's starting it with them up. Volibear's still dead for 10 seconds, does have TP. They're finished for this. Say Xavier sees they're not going to have Volibear up time, give it. That soul point for Manchester. They get the next one, they get Chemtech Soul, which is unfortunate. Chemtech Soul, the worst soul, but a soul's a soul.
Ooh, interesting.
Good hit. Flash hook misses.
Wow, not really hurting a lot. No.
Double TP from Say Xavier. Volibear running away though. Nocturne ult in. Double play. Flash forward from Renekton. Kills the Nocturne. Rise at a really bad spot. Morgana has 2 off on the side. Jhin free hitting.
Morgana's going to win her matchup up top. Oh, there we go.
Renekton fighting 1v2 over there. Manchester barely kills the Volibear. Running away.
Dies to burn.
1 HP. Gabriel, one times the burn. Yeah, and Renekton, the last man standing after the most scrappy fight. That was so terrifying for Manchester.
Oh.
The fact that fight was so close when we were up 7k gold at the beginning of this is terrifying.
That shows the advantage. Like, maybe saying Xavier played it better, but we're so far up that it did not matter.
That was definitely a very bad start for Manchester. If this game was even, I do not think we would have won. I'm certain we would not have won that.
Yeah. Which the good news is maybe we can take turret here, and I think Gabriel probably brings it back.
Nocturne up into
his
ult's up. He has his Hex Tech Alternator.
Is he gonna try to go for Gabriel here?
We're not levels. Nocturne's ult range scales a lot with his ult rank, so he's not level 16 yet. At level 16, his ult range is basically half the map. So he still only has his rank 2 ult. It's still only like a quarter of the map.
Yeah.
Can't quite reach him yet. But he still hasn't gotten blue train. I really do not like keeping Sweeper this long on Nocturne. Like, I get you already have 2 of them. Like, I think Volibear should be on the soup here. Nocturne, just be able to put down that blue ward, get that long range vision from really far away to see him for a second, to R onto him. So important for making these picks. I think this Nocturne is trolling by not doing it.
Yeah, look how far up Gabriel is in CS, too. Like, this Volibear's just having a rough game.
Mages, or in the top lane, yes. This top lane has just been a thrashing. Like, this
Renekton.
Yep. Renekton, a very strong laner, still very good late game. This is what you want to see out of your Renekton. Just solid blind pick. Doesn't matter that any team could have flexed it. Renekton's just solid.
There might be a ban out of them next game, honestly.
Yep. We are not fearless, so we can repick the same fearless. Talia ulting mid. Can we get the pick on the Ashe? Ashe, cut off from the rest of her team. Ults to Talia.
Ooh, Nocturne comes in, tries to save her, but I think he
has
have
Thresh peels. Talia goes down, 1-for-1. Thresh hook goes wide. Redemption. Renekton going in. Stunning the Rise. Half holding the Melio.
Back there. Volibear coming in.
Trying to peel. Jhin cannot get the damage down. Still trying to peel. Flashes away from the Nocturne. Renekton still alive, just sitting in their backline, dealing damage. Morgana finally showing up to the fight.
Jinnar's up. We could ult this on the...
St. Xavier still full HP. That's 2 down for Manchester, only 1 down for St. Xavier.
Oh, hold on. Never mind. Carl's got 4 shot out of the cannon
Manchester is going to lick their wounds. Again, a second, just really disjointed fight for Manchester. They didn't have Morgana there that entire time. Talia was forced to overextend. Jhin had to flash away. It feels like CK is kind of overforcing a couple of these.
Honestly, I think if Carl later he might end up selling boots here for another item. He might end up doing that.
He's still just about to finish up his 4th item. He's still got to buy a 5th, maybe 6th item we can, but I think having that move speed against the Nocturne is just way too important. Like,
yeah,
the enemy team is so low range, except for Ashe. Like, move speed is so important on Jhin. His passive gives him move speed. Like, he builds items that gives him move speed. He's all about move speed.
But the reason I say that is because, like, we already have Ghostblade. And that's, like, what, plus 20%? And the thing is, it seems like we're having a hard time confirming these kills, which is something I know Jhin 4th shot can do.
Yep.
So having an extra complete item, just for the attack damage alone.
He'll get that from his crit. He just needs more crit. Whenever Jhin crits, he gets move speed, so obviously his 4th shot always crits. But if he can crit out his regular autos, too, the more crit you buy. And that is the downside of Ghostblade. Ghostblade doesn't give you crit, but it does help your move speed. But now that means you have to build 5 items before you have 100% crit.
Yeah.
Which is rough, because we are 35 minutes of the game into we're ahead, and we're still stuck on 3. But again, Manchester, a couple of these last picks have looked bad. I think if we take a couple more bad fights like that, we could lose this game still.
Yeah.
It is not over yet. But...
They need to pick someone, and he needs to die.
Manchester has the Baron setup, has the vision control. Morgana getting the better Volibear in the side lane. And that Dragon Soul for them coming up in 30 seconds. We're pressuring the Baron. Maybe we look to trade.
I'd take a Baron over Dragon.
I would like Soul. Soul's definitely better than Baron. But it's not a bad trade. I think
we get this pick here. I think this Dragon's gettable.
Well,
yeah, we're going to get this pick here.
Nice. Manchester is on the opposite side, though.
Dragon's in the cards.
Dragon is up in 10 seconds, and they are on the opposite side of the map. Say Xavier choosing to not, instead of insta-starting Dragon, trying to go for mid lane, they are going to get the mid turret.
Oh, hold on.
Morgana does get caught here. Has to Zonia's a little early. We are keeping in. This is a very extended fight.
Wait, hold on. Renekton does a lot of damage there.
Yep.
And here comes Jhin.
He just cannot die. This Renekton can do no wrong. He is sitting in the middle of 4 people, and he is still alive.
He can't die. He's too strong.
He still has Azonias. He could have died and still been fine.
Oh my gosh.
It's like I said, this game is on the back of this Renekton. The Lizard Wizard has won this game for Manchester as they barrel it down mid.
I'm surprised they're not going for Dragon now. I think they just
No, they just end. Manchester will just kill them. Rise is up in 5. Everyone else has got 30 seconds of their death timer. Jin one-shot these turrets. You got 2 mages. You got the Renekton. There's no world in which Manchester does not end this game.
Renekton is definitely the MVP of this game.
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Without Renekton, it simply would not have been possible.
Yes. And this is all. He's a self-made man. He got so many solo kills in lane. He should be proud of everything he did in game 1. Good job.
Good game 1. Little sketchy at first.
Little sketchy in the mid lane. Couple bad calls. CK maybe should have gone 111, but
it's okay. CK got picked a couple times though.
But he also had some good hooks. Can't complain. Good stuff overall for Manchester.
Play. Holy.
That Renekton was insane.
If I was the enemy team, I'd be given the honor.
They're certainly banning Renekton. They're gonna be scared of it next game.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that forces out his Scion. I think they're gonna put Gabriel on Scion next game. They ban Renekton. You'd honestly, you would have to be not thinking right to be like, this Renekton just hard carried. We need to ban this Renekton.
I mean, Admiral is known as a Nox in general. He does play a lot of sway, and maybe you see that. I would love to see him.
Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I want to see their bans. I wonder if they keep the same bans, because I feel like a lot of their matchups weren't terrible. So maybe they keep the same bans.
I feel like Manchester's got a lot of high tier list picks. Ia is one of the best champions on the patch. Morgana mid is one of the best champions on the patch. Renekton is a very strong top laner. Jin is Carl's one trick, even if he's still a very solid champion of the patch. Yeah. And Thresh is still very good on the patch. Whereas St. Xavier picked a lot of like middle tier champions. Like Volibear is kind of situational. He really wants to win lane and he didn't. That sucks. Nocturne, he's more of a solo queue champion. You don't see him a lot in these coordinated plays. He got fed early. Yeah, he got fed, but you kind of see he couldn't convert into anything. Like you get all these kills, but Nocturne just can't do anything with it.
I would have rather given those kills to maybe their mid laner, right? Yes. Not even make their top laner even.
Rise looked kind of invisible that game because he just couldn't get any gold. Like Rise is a great scaler. He's a great team fighter. He's great in these coordinated plays. Just didn't have the gold in order to back up all these stats. And then like Ashe had these great picks, but like she's not the best damage dealer, and it just kind of left St. Xavier without enough damage.
We saw, like, if you were to look at the timestamp where we looked at the gold, and he was so ahead of gold, we could have predicted that St. Xavier was going to win that round.
Yeah.
But for Renekton, it was insane. I could not believe it. And the Volibear, he tried his best. He almost doubled.
Yeah, he almost got the solo kills. Volibear fought his hardest, but like.
I think if CK didn't show up.
St. Xavier just didn't pick enough damage. Like, the Renekton could just live through it all. He just couldn't die because he didn't pick enough damage.
Especially in that last fight. Like, 5 people are targeting him, and he literally, his health bar's moving like this. Like, it's just not...
The fact that Renekton just lived through all his fights and could drain tank, it was perfect.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Just great drafting by Manchester. Great plays by Renekton. Love it all.
So if I'm St. Xavier... Maybe I pull a Heimerdinger top.
God, look at that far.
I mean, if you weren't going to ban Renekton.
I mean, if I'm that St. Xavier top laner, I am a little nervous. You get thrashed that hard game 1. You start to think about a few things game 2. Probably get put on tank duty. You're probably playing the Ornn, the Scion, the Malphite. Yeah. And if they pick on Malphite or that Ornn, your favorite champion Silas just comes on the table from
Manchester. Or maybe they just put Volibear on the jungle world instead of the Nocturne.
Yeah. Volibear kind of looked invisible that game, so maybe they don't even put him jungle.
I think you could pick Kha'Zix. I think Briar's a good pick now.
I would say Kha'Zix is very solo queue. Kha'Zix's whole thing is that he has to get one person off on their own. And it's coordinated gameplay where everyone's in the same Discord call. Yeah, you're hugging each other. You're just all sitting around each other and watching as the Kha'Zix just cries in the corner.
I'm seeing like Galio mid or top.
That got banned in round 1 or else it would have gotten picked.
Yeah, that's St. Xavier's pick, isn't it?
Yep. Galio, Amumu, Aurora. These are all 5 champions that are just group up, team fight, just like press your R button. You don't need no hands required. You kill them all. They're still CC'd. And Manchester just so smartly takes them away, forcing them on these scrappy fights, and they just beam the scrappy fight.
But wait, that was a good game out of it. Yes. It was. There were a couple mistakes, but there's mistakes in every.
Yep, not perfect. Manchester is got to keep stepping it up though. But great first game from them.
Yeah, it was a good one to watch. It was intense. Those fights were good.
Nerve-wracking.
I cannot believe. So Garrett tried to teach me, and it's still kind of like resting in my brain. So as an Overwatch player, you want to get your ults. You want to save it for like a good ult fight because it's like your high damaging.
Yep.
So the thing with Jin, that's not the case. Yep. Late game, your auto attacks do more damage than any of your ult shots. And so as a new Jin player, it's hard for me to not just ult someone in the middle of a fight.
How Jin ult works is that it deals most of its damage based on how low the enemy is. So if they're at the start of a fight, they're all full HP. It doesn't do anything. Once the end of the fight, and they're all 1 HP, you're blasting them. You're one shot them. Yes.
But
it is called grand finale for a reason.
That's true. And we know that 4th shot late game probably would do half of Volibear's health. That's nuts to think.
It is unfortunate we didn't get to see much of Carl that game, but it was mostly the Renekton show. Didn't really get to see the full potential, but
it really was. Nuts.
But so is life. You can't always pop off every game. Not every game is the ADC going to be the main carry 1v9.
I can't believe how much rage meter.
Yes.
Like, it was nuts because
he was just always hitting.
Yeah.
He was just always able to stay in the middle of them, just get max DPS. Like, there's nothing Xavier could do. They just couldn't kill him. They hit every ability, and it just wasn't enough.
Hey, are we?
Usually they take a little bit of a break between games. I haven't sent you an invite, I assume.
You guys want to go to Be Right Back?
Yeah, we'll go Be Right Back.
See you guys later.
Hopping straight into draft. Game 2.
I'd be surprised if they don't ban Renekton here. Maybe they don't ban Renekton, they just pick a different character to go into it.
Yeah, top laners usually pick second rotation. So, well, we did first pick Renekton in that game. I don't know. I think Manchester is red side this game.
So we don't get first pick?
Nope, we do not get first pick. We get counter pick. Okay, for top lane. Instead of Renekton, we else. Got a couple minutes. I reacted. Oh, they're getting ready. No, we're good. We can. They're got to start any second. They have the draft link pulled up. But yeah, I assume bans would stay the same for Manchester at least.
Yeah, after a good game 1, I mean, what needs to change?
No, changing sides. So maybe they take the Jhin, but I think Manchester has answers to the Jhin. I think that's fine.
I was playing against a Jhin. Maybe I play Twitch.
Yes, champions that can kind of punish his lack of mobility like Twitch are really good. Things like Xayah that punishes lower range are pretty good. You play a lot of tank supports. Hooks are really good against him.
Nautilus.
Thresh,
Nautilus.
yeah. Pike, Leona is not a hook, but still good. Again, those tanks, I think St. Xavier kind of really messed up not picking a tank in that game. Jhin absolutely hates seeing a tank in his face.
I wouldn't be surprised. Maybe a little oddball here. Maybe they have a Braum.
Braum.
Like a Braum Caitlyn or something.
Yep. Those don't have a ton of series together, but both his champions individually are very good against.
Caitlin's got more range.
Yep. Makes the range, makes the lane hard for Jhin. Jhin has a solid laning phase. It's not the best, but he usually goes even in most matchups. That's what he wants. He just wants to scale, go even.
But the thing is, like,
Caitlin's got that range. Yep, she has the stronger early game. And when Jin's weaker, it's rough. If Jhin is weaker than the enemies early, he is rough for him.
No, I mean, maybe they can play a.
Blitzcrank's pretty good against Jhin. He can lack some mobility. Throwing him out, wait till some hits, and then can't get out. He's dead.
Yeah, identify for them. What is the problem? Like,
I mean, the first problem, you gotta stem the top lane bleeding. Your top laner cannot go down like 15 kills in the top lane.
No, otherwise,
and this is even harder.
Not winnable.
Top lane is supposed to be an advantage on red side because you can get the last pick counter pick, but Manchester now is the counter. And if you're St. Xavier, you're starting to worry, what can they use to counter pick our top laner?
Teemo.
Don't think it'll be the Teemo.
God. That's like, obviously in low elo, like, you see all the stupid.
Yeah, I get it.
The stuff that somehow works when it shouldn't.
No, you see that even now. The
Heimerdinger.
I guarantee I see horrors beyond your imagination. I'm an old head. I remember back when there was Teemo support who would go invisible, sit in the middle of mid lane, just wait for both millions to touch, and then just come out of invisibility and kill the.
Slam the desk a couple times because Teemo's Teemo.
That does not matter. I remember back when you played Twitch support, you just go invisible, you sneak up on people, you just roam the entire game, you just play for kills. Okay,
draft.
Done with my rambling, going to draft. So far, same man's, get rid of CK's Janna. That's what he's famous for. CK loves the enchanters. Janna's probably his most famous one.
You can play Cho'Gath top. I mean, they could.
They could.
He's tanky.
The Cho'Gath's not really a great counter pick into a lot of matchups. If I'm looking for counter picks, it's probably more of a fighter or a bruiser that's a specifically good matchup.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with Gabe's champion pool. Can say so far bans are the same. Not very surprising. Yeah, I see what's going to be their Aurora to finish it up here. Yep. Does St. Xavier lock the Jhin? This is a champion that both of the ADCs play a lot of. St. Xavier did not really pick the tools in order to counter it. Do they think Manchester will not have the tools to
They'll
counter
pick it if it's given. Like, if they give them the Jhin, Manchester will pick it.
Possible. I don't think it's a must pick. Jhin has a lot of weaknesses as a champion. He is a good champion, don't get me wrong.
Right.
But he has profound weaknesses that are very well known.
You can play Darius top.
First pick the Volibear. Get that flex down again. I don't mind that. Maybe we're more favorable.
Lock it.
I'm fine with that too, though. Xavier didn't figure out how to answer it last time. Maybe they're listening to the stream and they figured out how to counter for this game, but I wouldn't count on it.
Honestly, do you pick Renekton now or do you wait and see? Because, like, maybe.
No, if you wanted Renekton, you'd pick it on 3.
Yeah.
I think they're going to pick jungle. Probably jungle here.
I mean, unless they're literally just playing Volibear in jungle. Like,
I mean for Manchester. Manchester would probably pick jungle here. Unless you're meaning for St. Xavier. Or they're
and
I guess if it ain't broke, don't
maybe
fix it.
Maybe Xavier wants to run back.
If we get the salty run back and opposite sides, I'll be very surprised. But so far, it's coming true, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm very curious because after what happened the first time, do you really want to run it back?
I mean,
what's changing here?
If you don't run it down top lane, like that game looks a lot closer. Manchester made a lot of mistakes. If they did not have a 15 and 2 Renekton, that game would have been very close.
Very close.
And so far,
again. So
far we have a salty run back. Melio, yeah, we're just going with the salty run back. I believe. Did they pick? No, they picked Ashton's second rotation last time as well.
Very interesting.
So what? Manchester would have to pick. What was there?
Dr. Mundo.
No, they didn't pick Talia. They picked Thresh here.
Yeah, Thresh.
So if they pick Thresh here, it's first 3 salty run back, and then maybe the second rotation bands go after some of the champions that were just played. But this is very strange. Manchester saving their counter pick for mid lane, it looks like then.
So I haven't decided yet.
Maokai, that is probably...
That's their support?
That could be support. It could technically be jungle, but Gabriel's not really a big tank player, so I would be inclined to assume that is CK. They banned Talia. Okay, so there we go. We're not getting the salty run back.
And they ban
Maokai, ban Ashe, ban Talia.
Not a salty run back.
Yep, realizing those champions were pretty good in those comps, we probably shouldn't let them have it again. Fair enough.
So Milo who?
We got Mitchell Mans. Mitchell Mans. Pull up a chair. Get the
TriCast.
TriCast. Get in here, bitch.
Here.
I'm just waiting to play some Smash Bros. Dog. I know. No, I'm just waiting, dog.
Oh my gosh.
Buzzkill.
Bro, I gotta grind for. We got a big tournament tomorrow. I gotta go to.
Right. They banned Jinx Zoe.
Jinx. Yep, Zoe, another popular mid laner. Jinx, very strong.
I need Jin and 2xKO so bad. By the way.
Oh, I hope. I've been playing LoL.
Jin and I need Thresh. That's what the 2 are.
True. Based. Mitchell Mans, ex-Manchester League of Legends player, great guy.
Love that guy.
Another graduate, love to see him pop into the stream. But we got rid of the bans. Talia Zoe banned by
Wukong.
Ashe Jinx banned. Those are the 2 best AC from Emilio. Good to see us gone. Pick the Wukong. Another very strong champion.
Yeah.
Another one of those Sunder Sky abusers. Sunder Sky probably been one of the best items in League of Legends for a very long time. You just get so much damage, you get so much health, you get so much healing. Wukong uses it very well.
Wouldn't be surprised. Why do they get a pick bot? Ashe and Jinx is banned. Yep. They took Jin. Bars is very good right now.
Those are some of the better champions that skill with Emilio. Lissandra, yep, their mid laner plays a lot of these CC champions.
Lissandra bot?
No, mid lane.
Okay, I didn't think so.
Yeah. We're gonna pick what goes with Emilio. I think Varus is fine. Kind of like a Phelios here, but I doubt he plays it.
Ezreal, maybe?
No, Ezreal's really bad with Emilio because Emilio likes auto attackers.
Okay, Draven.
Draven's also kind of a very niche pick. Like, if you're a Draven player, you play Draven. If you're not, you really don't.
Smolder, huh?
Smolder is a strange pick. It does kind of work, but it's not like great. I feel like the Emilio's not getting a lot of value here. You're really just R'ing the Maokai R, and then that's kind of it.
You know what this feels like? This feels like we don't want to win bot lane. We want to stall bot lane. That's what that feels like.
Yep. I think Jin is better than Smolder early, which is great for Jin. Jin loves it when he's stronger. He's fine shaking hands.
Morgana mid, maybe?
Hates it. We got the counter pick into Lissandra. I think Morgana's still good. I think Wei is fine. I don't mind the Cassiopeia. Get some more DPS. I like that.
Okay. But it's definitely a salty run back on top.
Yep. Jin, Renekton, same lock-ins, Volibear, Nocturne, Emilio. I think Emilio looks so much worse this game. Emilio's kit is kind of mediocre.
Yeah.
Again, all eyes are on this top lane. Gabriel is going to look to just do it again. If he can just slam top lane again, get 15 kills.
Might be game 2. Yeah.
Yep, we're over in 2 games. Everyone's heading home. We're having a good time.
And besides gameplay, you got to remember, there's also the mental momentum.
Yes.
Like, that Volibear might be down.
I watch out there between gigs. I don't want to leak anything, but Gabriel was all smiles.
Yeah, he was
happy. You gotta be happy.
He knew what he did.
That 50k damage Renekton game. You gotta be happy.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I think the question is, will the different champions make the difference?
I mean, I think that I was not expecting them to.
Yeah, Maokai he's kind of more aggressive. He is really good with Jin. He's got a lot of damage, so he helps Jin with that very aggressive lane.
That's an amazing ult, though.
He's got a really good ult, but it's really bad into Emilio. So Emilio and Maokai are just going to end up trading ults a lot of times, so neither of their ults really do anything, which is fine. And then it's like, which is the better champion without their ult, Maokai or Emilio? And usually I say Emilio, but they pick Smolder. Smolder is not really good with it. Lysandra doesn't like it. Volibear doesn't really get anything. Nocturne doesn't get anything. Emilio just kind of doesn't get any value this game. Arlen's stopping them out.
Self-centered Smolder pick.
Yeah, I do not like the Smolder pick. You do get the extra Q range, I believe, help you get your Q down, help the burning, but like, I don't think that's enough.
It's gotta just be they want to make sure bot lane doesn't win. Like, I don't think they're trying to win.
The Smolder's not even strong though. Like, I think this lane will turn out bad for Saint Xavier bot lane. Like, I think if you wanted to go better, you would have gone Sivir. Sivir's very good at wave clear, very good with Emilio. Like, she can insta clear the wave. She's got a lot of damage. She scales pretty well. I think if you want, like, Corki was another good pick there. Does a lot of damage. Still not the greatest Emilio, but does a lot more damage.
I wouldn't have even minded a Varus. Like,
No, Varus would have been fine. I'm always happy with Varus. Varus is a very solid champion. Nerfed about a couple months ago, but still fine. He always has ulti with CC.
Ezreal probably would have. Honestly, I really think Ezreal wouldn't have been the
It's even worse than Emilio than Smolder is. I'm a big Ezreal hater. ADCs are all about doing consistent burst damage. He makes up for not doing consistent damage with his burst, whereas Ezreal tries to make up for his lack of consistent damage with poke.
I don't know if I'd agree if he doesn't do consistent. Like,
okay,
I really
if you hit every single Q, he does consistent damage. The problem is you gotta hit every single Q. And the second you miss one, Ezreal Q cooldown skills with how many Ezreal Qs you hit.
All his value is from the Q.
Yeah.
Like, you hit a Gen Q,
and
it's not what you can set the W. W your support, maybe Thresh can and then he dies. It's as simple as that. Alright, game time! I'm so excited for this round.
All eyes are on top lane. Bot lane, I think. I think mid lane. Pretty tame.
A lot of coaching probably just happened.
Cassiopeia, that's right. Pretty scaling lane. Junglers, Wukong is a lot lower range engage, but has a lot more potent engage. Whereas Nocturne has more of that global engage, but it's less potent. He doesn't have a lot of that CC.
Wait, it's Nocturne? No, they're doing it again.
Yeah. So this way, you kind of hide where your mid laner is going, so to say. It's just kind of a preference thing.
Look at that Renekton skin. It's got fire.
Yeah, is that Hex Tech? I think that's Hex Tech.
That looks sick.
It is pretty cool. I like the Hex Tech skin line. Those ones you usually have to pay a little bit of a rights premium currency to get, so usually they put a little more effort into it.
I like Project Mordekaiser. That's a good skin.
The Project, I don't think it was a bad Project skin. Everyone loves the Project skin.
I have Blood Moon Jin.
That's a good one. Yeah. Project Blood Moon, two very popular skin lines. Blood Moon's got kind of like an emo, edgy anime vibe, and the other one's got more of a cyberpunk, futuristic vibe, and both of those are pretty popular.
No, I like the purple, like the way it flashes down his body, and then like the kind of looks like Arbiter from Halo a little bit.
Yep, you kind of get that like edge, like that polygonal armor. Like,
yeah, that looks almost looks like a bow.
Yeah. Maybe is that Hextech? That might be I don't know where Renekton's in the woman. I know I always use Lifeguard Renekton. He's got a giant lifeguard chair. And he's got like one of those like safety rings he tosses people who are drowning. He's kind of goofy.
Yeah.
I like the goofy skins.
I got a couple rare skins. I have a Lee Sin skin.
Christmas tree Maokai. I much prefer Meowkai, where all the saplings turn into little cats that go out and hug you. But he goes in, W's in. Unfortunately, Maokai level 1, really bad. Maokai really needs the level 2, needs his W and his Q.
Probably looking about the same at the beginning.
Yep, just getting those short trades, poking them down until you can eventually one-shot them. That is very far.
That's ambitious.
Yep, taking the tower shot, that is very rough. Mid, this is really good for Cassiopeia. That TPS, forcing out the early flash from Lysandra, great mid lane. Big flash advantage.
It looks like we saw that brief Volibear. It looked like he got forced back a little bit, maybe playing just a tad bit safer than he did last game.
Yep, a little bit more scared. Has to play a little more respectfully, realizing that Renekton is favored in these early levels. You can't really force a long trade on with Renekton and E. Wukong ganking, but Lysandra very safe. Just presses her E, blinks out. No skin off that back.
Gonna cleanse the Jin.
Yep. But CK looking a little over aggressive. Amalur in the top lane, kind of keeping Volibear down.
Yeah.
And a great trade in the mid lane for Cassiopeia getting that flash advantage. But honestly, all things said and done, Bottom's about even HP, even after all that. He had to chug. I guess he had to chug both his potions, so Manchester's down to pop bot lane, but not the biggest deal.
Level 3? Definitely have the level advantage here so far.
The biggest downside is Wukong's clear is not known for being amazing, and he made that trip mid, whereas Nocturne just full cleared. So Wukong's down about a camp and a half, 2 camps. Just a little bit slower on the draw there.
That'll fix itself though. Once like Drake comes up, there'll be a fight on Drake. If we win that, we'll be up CC on that.
Yep. Fortunately, jungle's the one rule where being down CC doesn't really matter because they have a thing called catch-up XP, which means if you're down levels on the enemy jungler, you start getting more levels for doing the same amount of camps.
I like that Jin trap there.
Yep.
That would have been a huge W on the Smolder.
Yep.
Hold on, Smolder kind of separating himself from the rest of the team here.
Can Maokai get the W? Maokai does not have the flash, cannot quite get on top of him.
Oh, hold on, he comes back. W should be up any second now.
He's over the wall, though. Dodges the W.
All right.
It's really hard for Maokai to get onto the Smolder without his flash.
Carl's going to bring it back here probably next minute and a half. His mana is getting below half now.
Yep. I mean, fortunately for him, Melee is not exactly known for being able to, like, CC and run you down. Sandra, again, just take his back. And the ground! The perfect ground for Cassiopeia to stop Lysandra to be able to take her blink and just kills him. I don't think Lysandra knew that's how that worked. He just knowledge drift him.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
That is a pure outplay right there from Riskasuna Yuki. Beautiful play, punishing the flash, punishing that knowledge and how the matchup goes. Beautiful play.
Gabriel's actually behind on level.
And he has a Dark Seal. But, and we look at this top lane. This is what I was talking about at the beginning of game 1. This is exactly where Renekton wants to wave. He wants to sit at right side of his turret. Volibear cannot long trade on him without taking tower shots. Volibear is forced to walk up, just take his Renekton abilities. Yep.
And he's going to wave clear there, and this is going to be a hard defense out here out of Gabriel.
Nah, he can't dive him. Volibear does have 6, but Renekton gets 6 off this wave. Like, he's got 2 dashes and a flash. I don't think it's a good play there for Volibear to look to dive. If he doesn't, does he really have 6 off this wave? Or he use all the minions?
Wow, he didn't get 6.
I guess he meant 6.
He's probably 3/4, honestly.
He must have missed XP on his last match because he still has TP. But that's it. He greeted his TP. They both greeted their TP. Interesting. But yep,
there's 6.
He gets the 6. Volibear's kind of looking low on mana. Great W by CK.
I guess Cleanse though. Oh, no, I didn't. I was looking at the wrong side. Hopefully, no.
No,
unfortunately, my abilities there. Hold on, Nocturne's a problem
down
here.
There. CK does not have flash yet. Doesn't go to Q. Nocturne flashes forward. Yep, CK is going to be dead here.
Yeah, I think.
W's out, but
whatever. As long as Carl is. Carl's the AD carry for a reason.
Lysandra also moves down, doing a great job of wasting their time. They moved all 4 members of their team down. Forcing Mitch to get a lot on the side back, but all he gets is support.
Could get a huge gank on the Volibear here.
He's on his tower though, and he's got a ward.
But you can always bait him out. I mean,
they see the Wukong the ward there. I don't think he's gonna be stepping up when he knows the Wukong's there. He knows his entire team's bot side. I don't think Mitch is gonna get a whole lot off of it, but. And then now seeing there's Dragon down there, are gonna go scrumming for Dragon.
Wukong seems to be making his way, but I don't know.
They're trying to look for mid lane. Surely the grounded play doesn't work twice. They're starting to pinch and look in, but that Dragon's got to be really low. I think that's just St. Xavier's, and they're going to look for a plane.
It's okay to give up Drake early.
Yep. First Dragon's fine. Some Infernal Chat sucks. That's one of the best individual Dragons to get, but do what you got to do. Wukong's able to take at least some of the top camps to make up for that. Manchester's happy.
Yeah.
And not as happy as it could be, but they're content. It does suck that CK keeps getting a little caught out, but he takes a...
It's like very aggro.
Yes, very aggressive, which you have to be on Maokai, but just a little bit overheating these games, it seems.
He's moving up here.
Yep, just roaming. We do still have 40 seconds on Grubs. Once those Grubs are up, it'll be great that he's up here. Bot lane...
Scares me, though. Jin's 1v2ing down
No,
there.
Jin got a perfect back while they're laying back, so he's able to recall. He'll come back on the map. Wave will be underneath his tower by the time he gets back to the lane. He'll be fine.
Looks like he might... Is he building Ghostblade first again?
Yep. No, it's actually Collector and Prentice.
That looks like Collector.
Yep. So they don't have as much of a run you down. Oh, there's the Nocturnal. Yep, there's that level 6 Nocturne we saw last game.
Hold on here. This could be. Oh.
Yep, we got 2 top lane. Can they get him? No, they cannot.
God, look at that ult. The little circle. That looks sick.
Yep. So again, that Nocturne 6. They just aren't tracking it well enough. You can't step up their mid lane when Nocturne's got 6. But they do spend all the resources. They have to recall mid after making that pick on the mid lane.
Do it right in front
so
of them.
Manchester's going to get the grubs.
Interesting choice.
Yep. It's just not Saint Xavier. So how like League like we got this term called tempo. It means like where you're how much HP you have, where you are on the map, stuff like that. And it kind of means you get turns. So you get something and then they get something, then you get something and then they get something.
Yeah.
So Saint Xavier uses their turn. They get the pick mid lane, then they got to give it up. It's not their turn anymore, so Manchester gets the grubs.
It's not always just dominating the whole time.
If you're taking everything, then you're probably really far ahead in the game, or the enemy team is not doing their job. It's all about the give and take.
All right, there's the Volibear TP.
Yep.
Oh, hold on here. Gave us a good back into a TP here.
Yep, he's got the wave shoved. I don't think Volibear will be able to fully... Or he's probably just going to TP back.
It makes sense. I mean, he could walk in theory, but honestly, why bother?
I hope if Volibear shoves it out, then maybe they can look for a play with the Wukong. Nocturne doesn't have ulti up yet, so he's just walking at the Lissandra. He's got the Maokai here. Lissandra there, though. 4 mid from Saint Xavier. Nice ult, but it's not quite enough. That's
Can you get under turret? Oh, huge W! Takes 2 turret shots.
Makes him blow the barrier.
Gen
Great
6?
W
Gen
by Jin.
7. Hold on. Smolder can die here.
He has teammates around him. He can block the Jinnar, so...
Yeah.
Only you do lose the feats of strength in Manchester. Another kill to Saint Xavier. That is unfortunate.
Well, that's how it started last time.
Yep.
Then our giant crocodile friends.
Yep. So again, we gotta look at that top lane. We hope he does the same thing last time. He does get the early Grievous wounds, help with that W healing. I do love to see that from Nectin. It's a little early, but I do like seeing get him that, so he's not gonna get healed on 24/7.
That's a sick Volibear skin, by the way.
Yep. I think that's Old God. No, that's Thunder God, I believe. That's one. No, that is Thousand Eyes. That's a free one.
I got a good looking blue one. Like it makes everything blue, and you're like giant. I think it's like a Norse god thing.
Yeah, yeah. This was a free one that you got back if you play just during a certain time.
Fair enough. That's a good skin to get.
Yep. It was like got a horror theme. So they reworked Volibear. He used to be a little different. When they were reworking him, they were thinking about either making him more of a horror champion.
Hold on, huge here.
Okay, Wukong.
Hold on. Nocturne might be a
He's
problem
got the
here.
Nocturne there. He's just
Look at the Wukong spins.
1 HP. He does get him.
I think he's gonna get God there. Smolder's there too.
He's trying to get out. Q's. He's got his team here. Maybe
Hold on.
We win the mid lane trade. Wukong goes
Mid's
down.
gonna come down.
Wukong does
There
get
goes
killed, but
Wukong.
Maokai peels it out. That's a 2-for-1 for Manchester. Very good.
I don't mind that. I do not mind that.
Always take the 2-for-1 Emilio and Lissandra for just Wukong.
Wukong's awesome.
Yep.
He's pretty much as cool as he is in the actual mythology.
Yep. His pull got a little bit shorter, it's only about like a couple inches of screen versus, I think in mythology, so you like
Infinite.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they nerfed him a little bit from mythology, but
Yeah.
gotta make game.
Could you imagine if his ult was like, I make my stick gigantic
Yeah.
and I drop it down the
Yep.
lane?
Global auto attacks.
That would be nuts.
Yeah. Don't think they'll make that one anytime soon.
There's a VR game that has a stick in it, and you point it to the ground, you can come up and you can bring it back.
Oh,
and
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah. But no. Yeah, pretty normal. Top lane a lot more tame this game. Volibear playing a lot more safely, realizing he doesn't win those trades. Just going down about a wave's worth of CS. Much better than losing like 3 kills like you did around this time last time.
Yeah. Because already, Gabriel at this time was already pretty thick.
Yep.
Now their CS is pretty matched, and
Yep.
no one's got a complete item yet, except for the jungle, and both our jungles.
Yep. Both junglers and the mid lane. We do have that Roa coming in, already stacking the Cassiopeia. Really good off those 2 kills. Nocturne moving forward. Cassiopeia hits her Q, hits 2 E's, gets a phase rush pop very fast.
It looks like we're uber close to a collector Jin.
Yep. Got all the components. It's like 400 gold combined that, so his next back, he should have it. They do move the bot lane back down, catch the wave that the Manchester shove. They're running forward.
Smolder has 2 kills.
Lissandra and Nocturne are moving down. Maybe we see the Nocturne. Oh, nope. Manchester far enough back. Manchester's not going to move up. They're trying to pick. Lissandra loses half her health bar. Nocturne and Lissandra kind of forced her
Hold on here.
Great Maokai ult. Nocturne turns out the lights. Lissandra's forced into her ult.
Wukong's kind of low
Get
here.
the Lissandra. Traded back for the Wukong. Jungle for mid lane means we're worse in the fight, but we're stronger. We're worse for the dragon take, but we're stronger for the fight. This Cassiopeia is getting insane poison value down. Doesn't hit, I think, with R, but just the
Huge
damage
kill.
on the Cassiopeia.
Oh!
And the Jin
Boom!
taking out the Melio.
That's what we
beautiful
needed.
fight from Manchester, taking 4 for 1.
But there's up in gold here, and maybe we'll get some turret plates here.
Yep,
Top lane's still
we're
very
gonna get some-
scaringly even.
we're gonna get some plays about. I mean, Amaluri's are slowly pushing a CS lead. Volibear's playing a lot smarter this game. I mean, that's all you can get. If he's not gonna force the fight, then you can't force the fight on him.
Oh, hold on. Oh,
Yep.
okay, he's not gonna get it.
Yep.
Whew.
Now he just goes for his combo again. Just keep doing those short trades. You can't do the long trades. It's on Volibear how much he wants to fight.
Volley has R.
Yep, but so does Renekton.
Dashes out of the lightning, but he gets the armor.
He's still got another E.
He's gonna use it to get out.
Yep. Just trades the R's. Volibear gets to choose what he starts. Renekton gets to choose what he gets.
Yeah. Oh, hold on here.
But Nocturne moves up, does not have ulti yet. Renekton still has his E's. He's going to be feared towards his tower. I think he's fine.
I think Volibear might have... Honestly, I think if Volibear doesn't back so far up, they might be able to put Gabriel there with an E.
He has Flash. I think Gabriel did not have to use Flash there. I think he kind of panicked a little bit.
I'm glad he got alive, though, regardless.
Yeah. I'd rather him use it and not die than keep it and die.
On the chance that you didn't die.
Yep. Don't mind it.
Drake
Rather
is
you get
pretty
inside
free,
fashion.
though.
Yep, Manchester takes Dragon. For 1-1 Dragons for both teams. We'll see what soul's popping up. Could be another Chem Tech, which would be a pretty bad soul. Could be Hex Tech, which is the best soul.
I thought you had to get all 3 souls to fight the Elder Dragon.
Yeah, you have to get... Once one team gets soul, Elder Dragon spawn. So it's going to be Ocean Soul. Ocean Soul gives you a lot of healing and mana regen. Pretty, safe. Pretty middle-of-the-road strength. Better for sustained comps for Manchester than a bursty comp like St. Xavier. But still very good on that Volibear who likes to sustain.
Yeah, Rift... No, is this Void Grubs?
Yep, we got Void Grubs already. Rift Herald's the one that's spawning next in 10 seconds.
Dang, I didn't even see that fight on Void Grubs. Actually, yes, I did.
Yeah, they took it for free after St. Xavier got a pick mid lane. Just that trade, but Nocturne setting up top side, going for that Rift Herald on spawn, setting up in the pit, looking for a Necton, I believe, before he starts.
Yeah, now the bot takes turret here. Jin's playing the mid, which honestly, that's a great way to farm CS here. Probably get a 4th shot that
I think he's trying to bait. He's got his team right there.
Oh, hold on. This is a W Jin. He might be able to hit the Smolder here.
Renekton's fighting the Nocturne. Gets him
he
all
didn't have any vision on the...
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, Nocturne, again, just not that great of a fighter. Just he's not as strong as Renekton. Renekton just bully him off. There's nothing Nocturne can do.
The Smolder is still a very interesting pick, and I have yet to see it be justified.
Yeah. It's kind of a hope. You hope that nothing happens with the game, which is, in these more hectic games, people like to fight a lot more. Things happen. Smolder doesn't get to his stacks. He is 2-1, which is dangerous. But
he's gonna take 2 turret shots.
He's forced to flash out, trade Maokai Flash for Smolder Flash. Maokai loves that trade.
Smolder's good at that.
And now Smolder has to back. They get a wave shoved in. Great play for Manchester.
Nocturne seems to be coming up from Renekton, but Wukong's there too.
Yep. So they'll cover the top lane. We know Nocturne's top river somewhere. Has the ulti.
Sandra and Cassiopeia get about to meet bot lane here.
Yep. Nocturne uses that pressure, that tempo, uses his turn just to... He only gets the Wukong's chickens. Wukong uses his turn. He's going top lane.
Oh, hold on.
Kill. Great ulti, great
We finally might have a kill here in the top lane.
Yep, and great kill.
That's
Give
good.
it over to Admiloria. Hopefully this can get that same snowball rolling.
Can we see an X real quick, Charlie? I'm a little curious.
So, up 300 gold in the top lane. Their jungler's about up 300 gold. Yeah, mostly goldies in the mid lane. Yeah, 1.2k. Go for the top play. Nocturne goes forward.
Our Jin's up by a decent amount.
Yep.
Alright, thanks, Charlie. Appreciate
you can
it.
press X again. Manchester covers that top play. The Nocturne can't quite gets onto them, but can't quite do anything about it.
Well, that would have been a nice W.
Yep. That's the nice thing about Maokai Jin, why they're kind of a great combo. They both have the traps that are constantly slowing, just annoying, poking, and then you just use that to set up the Jin Ws, the Jin Rs.
Roots are the difference between winning fights and losing fights.
Yep. Maokai saplings are ridiculously annoying to play against. But the downside is, as we're seeing, he's not the tankiest champion. The Smolder, if he gets a couple abilities on him, Maokai is looking worse for wear.
I mean, they picked Smolder after the Maokai. Maybe that's part of the thought process there.
Maybe, if you want to poke. He is one of the better poke champions. Varus is the better threshold for them to play Varus over the Smolder. But, he's better than Ezreal, honestly, as a poke champion. Probably Smolder is the second best poke champion after Varus.
Collector's build. He's now building IE. That's IE parts.
Yep. Picked the very greedy damage build. I guess he saw late game wasn't really pumping as much as he thought he would with the safe Yomu's game. Realized it's better if he dies earlier but does more damage than if he lives forever and doesn't do as much.
Well, I've heard that since when you're up in gold, when you're winning a lane, that determines what your second item is. So instead of building Ghost Blade or Collector, you can build IE here.
Yep. if you have the 1300 gold, getting BF is really good. BF's a very hard item to build. So 1300 out of pocket's a lot to save up. So getting that, very good. I wouldn't even mind if he can't finish the IE yet. He built it third and just grabbing the BF sword now. Like, BF sword is such a hard item to build right when you can if you're going to use it. But Manchester just keeps looking for plays. Just will not let them stand up. Will not let the game just drag on. Constantly pressuring them, not letting that smolder just free stack.
Looks like they might be going for a play here, bot.
Yep.
Oh!
Moving down, big ults. I assume the lights are going to turn out from Nocturne here. Manchester is constantly pressuring.
There it is. Who's he going for?
Renekton is TPing behind. Cassiopeia is a target. Flashes out.
Wait, Renekton TP's bot!
Yep, Renekton's TPing behind. Jin's coming in.
I'm assuming Jinar's coming up?
Yep, Renekton behind. Collapsing.
There's the Jinar!
Lissandra goes down. Jinar coming in. Cancels it.
Great plays.
Manchester's collapsing completely. Everyone. Xavier is just going down. 3 dead. Smolder just barely gets away with his life. And Volibear.
Come on, Carl, chase him!
I don't think he can. I think
Is Carl a flasher? No, he has turret.
I mean, he has flash. I think Smolder honestly wins it. No, I don't think you want. You don't want that smoke, Carl. You're not quite strong enough to win the 1v1.
Not yet.
But Manchester, get 3 kills, get a dragon. We do trade away a turret in the top side. Get a little bit of gold to Volibear. A little bit worrying if Volibear starts winning those top side fights.
Volibear might not.
I don't think it's what he wants.
I mean,
he's not trading back. He
doesn't have R. I mean, Volibear could in theory win this.
But Renekton has so much more move speed, like, and the healing. Amloria has that heal cut, so it's harder for him to sustain. Especially lets a W stack fall off. Okay, Amloria lets him out. Doesn't want to flip it. Just play it very safe. Realize his team's ahead. He does not have to be one making risky plays. He does not have to be the hard carry of this game.
And he's already up in kills anyway.
Yep. Yeah, 6 and 2 Cassiopeia with 10 stacks of Dark Seal, or Magi's. Very strong. You got a Jin building full damage. Manchester is in a great position. Up 3.5k gold, 2 dragons, 3 grubs, a Rift Herald.
Yeah, Jin and Cassiopeia are pretty much going to kill whoever walks in front of them.
Very strong carries from Manchester with a great Maokai ult and Cassiopeia ult and Wukong to peel him. Like, and Xavier's got no tanks to tank it. Like, they're just going to have to take it. If Manchester grows out the damage, like, it's either dodge or die.
Now, if I'm saying Xavier, I'm thinking we need to win a team fight. We need to pick someone to terminate first because they need. Actually,
top side. They're looking for a pick. They get it on the Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia does not have that peel. Does not have the mobility that Renekton does, and that is a dead snake.
They get a bounty.
Otacon is on the opposite side. They are giving up Otacon. Otacon is huge. It was like a 200 gold bounty given up by the Cassiopeia, but Otacon gives you like 5,000 gold worth of stats. It is insane how much value Otacon gives. I get that it's been a really hard fight for them. It would have been a very hard fight to take. Manchester probably would have gotten it eventually, but to give up now, it feels rough. They picked their poison, and
it happened last game too, though.
Manchester gave it. Last time.
That's what I'm saying though. Like,
so Saint Xavier gives it up this time.
It's not always the do-all tell-all.
Yeah, true. It does not win you the game. It is very strong. But when you're in such a commanding position as Manchester, you get that too, you're pretty happy.
I think Baron might honestly be, if any boss would be shut this game out, Baron would be the one that shuts it out.
So, people have looked at this. Statistically, the objective that makes you win the most is Elder Dragon, followed by Dragon Soul, then Otacon, then Baron.
Really?
Yes.
Well, Otacon's already been taken.
Yep.
Right? So, having Baron 2 would be nice. Elder Dragon's kind of a leap away, isn't it?
Yep. You gotta wait for the full soul, so we got at least 3 more dragons.
That might be a dead CK.
Nope, he's good. Volibear, I think Volibear is kind of trolling by not running him down. I don't think he...
Why is he not running him
down?
down?
Because the entire I'm not leaving the mini-map.
Am I crazy?
Yeah. I mean, he's dead here either way. CK kind of griefed that just by dying. But there's no world where this Volibear doesn't die, and there's no world where he should, or Manchester should lose anyone here. So, yep, they kill the tower. Now we're just chasing him out. They are losing a lot of time here, though. He starts a TP. Does he get out?
He gets out!
Oh my, the play. Manchester playing it a little bit too slow, unfortunately. CK playing it a little bit too fast, Wrestling playing a little too slow. Made the mistake, let Volibear get out with his TP. Forced to Renekton the Cassiopeia to TP down and catch the wave. Kind of a bad play for Manchester off their Otacon.
Even in turrets right
now. Anything for it. Yep, and now they're up that tempo. It's that tempo St. Xavier. But did they overstay?
Hold on.
Gets the root down. Jin ult.
Jin ult, but Renekton might pay the price for it.
Nocturne dies way into the back line.
Nocturne dies there.
Cassiopeia.
Oh no, we missed the W on the Jin.
Cassiopeia is free firing in the middle of everyone. They get the Lissandra.
Good kill.
The Otacon slows. Jin
Get
is
the
free
Nocturne.
firing. And
That's
they get them all.
good.
That is 2 kills for the Cassiopeia, 1 for the Wukong. What was a very bad start for Manchester, turning a very good cleanup from this Cassiopeia.
Honestly, I think that might have some things that we didn't think about. That helps Volibear get ahead up top lane.
Yep. Volibear just not showing up for the fight. Did not have the TP. St. Xavier took that 4v5, just overextended a little bit. Amalori just giving his life to force the fight. He knew that if that fight happened, they were winning it no matter what. Doesn't matter if he has to give his life for it. Died for the cause. Love it.
Garrett's kids clapping. That's a future League of Legends player right there.
Yep. That's the future League of Legends captain right there. That's,
Yeah.
That man's going pro.
Garrett's gonna teach him everything.
He's already started teaching him TFT. He whenever he plays TFT, he puts him on his lap.
That's nuts.
So
What is he like? What is he, 2?
I don't think he's even 2 yet.
Oh no, he had the kid last Christmas, right? He went on maternity leave.
Yeah, because that was when I was on my internship. Yeah, he'd be turning on 2 this Christmas.
Yeah.
But this Cassiopeia, all eyes were on Amalori last game. This time, it's all on Riskasune Yuki. It's on Garrett. It's on that Cassiopeia. This is a hyper carry champion. Can Manchester keep it alive? Let him pump out that DPS.
This could be a huge Mikhail, honestly.
Yep. And yet, just look at that damage for Cassiopeia.
Oh, that guy's just split.
Though. Oh, and he gets just 1 shot. You can't do that. That was your carry.
Yeah,
that was really bad from Manchester University.
Oh,
And CK
Mikhail's gonna get picked here. Yeah, that's a. He was so split. He was split.
You did not have the Zonias yet. You can't step up like that, and all of your Dark Seal stacks are gone. All of your everything's gone. That is so bad for Manchester not to have the Zonias there.
Yeah, that is rough.
Garrett is your entire advantage right now, and just to lose that right at the start of the fight, that's going to give up your Dragon. Manchester does not get soul point. Dragons are now tied up 2-2, and your goalie's about evened out. Their only advantage now is in that Otacon.
Baron's up.
Yep.
And Manchester's around, quote unquote, Baron level.
Yep. Garrett's coming back on the map here in a second. Tempo will be about evened out. Game state will be back about neutral. Manchester's still a little bit ahead. Obviously a lot less ahead than they just were before.
They're on it.
They're not starting. That's a Wukong clone.
The Tang Wukong clone.
Yeah, hard to tell from the minimap.
Honestly, speaking of clones, my least favorite character in this game is Shaco.
That is a very popular opinion. Shaco is one of the most banned and hated champions in the game.
And I'm so brain dead, I'm like, is that the real one?
Yeah, no, everyone's trouble. And even if you know which one the real one is, like, sometimes he'll just get hit by a random ability and explode all over your face. Like,
I had to play against it in bot lane.
oh, it was a Shaco support.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I lost.
Yeah, he just puts the traps in the boxes, and then, like, what do you do?
So
It's
annoying.
rough.
Like,
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, he's one of the, we call them minigame champions, where they don't really play League of Legends, they play their own minigame, and that is an interesting Smolder ult.
Nah, it's Aura.
I guess checking the bush with Smolder ult is a decision all the time when you got a Smolder W that he just like realized he's like, oh yeah, I can use that one to check bush.
He's like, I bet you $50 someone's in this bush.
Yeah, and he was wrong. He lost that $50 right there. Let's see if that loses him a fight too. For not
Carl's got some good
using
items.
his ult. Carl
Oh, nice.
hits 3 shots. Does he hit the 4th?
I think he did. He did hit it. He is
Smolder
low.
down to half HP, but
Nah.
very far away.
Or a
Can't
Mikhail,
play.
do it.
I don't think you should be chasing the CK. Little
CK's
boy.
thirsty.
Yeah, Manchester does use that. Did you get the Smolder down to half HP? They use that to get position and start the Baron. Can they get it? Xavier does not see it, but they must have an inkling. But
They're pinging it.
yep, but Nocturne back. They realize Smolder can't get there in time. That's a lot of our damage.
Volibear's on the way, though.
He's just looking to steal with his E, maybe. Like, I don't think that's
No,
real.
he's not going for it.
He's not getting it. That is Manchester's Baron from a very good ult from Jin, from Carl.
Yeah. Forced in the retreat, they realize they can't win the fight.
Yep. Great play.
Puts us up 3K, pretty much.
Yep. Baron power play. Baron's worth 2,500 gold, and you get the Baron buff. Buffs up all your minions. Gives you a lot of stats. One of the strongest buffs in the game.
And that's huge, because even if your team's not even killing minions and not doing their own thing,
Yep.
your minions are stronger than theirs,
Yep.
they will win.
Yep. Cannon minions become longer range than towers, so it's great for sieging. Your minions take a lot less damage from towers and mages, which makes them a lot harder to clear.
And since they do more damage to other minions, it
Yep.
makes last hitting so much easier.
Yep.
That's huge.
Manchester using the pressure, immediately getting back to the map. Going in a 1-4 position, putting one player top lane to push out that wave to create some side pressure. Well, the 4 are strong enough with Baron in order to not die on their own. They start to rotate, starting to push out that third lane even. Just get everything pushed in. Use that Baron pressure. They're on a timer here. They want to use every single second of it, pushing every single wave.
Yeah. The longer we push in, the longer it's going to take for Xavier to clean it out.
Yep. And Manchester is starting to lose a little bit of that mid pressure. Use it to push the bot lane. Focus on that bot turret. Wukong W's out.
I've seen some late game team fights where teams haven't even been able to push in because there's so many minions in base. They have to clear it.
Yep. Just those Baron up minions are so strong. You got to answer them. You can't ignore them. Manchester just keeps pushing the waves. Keeps getting those chips on towers. Just keep pushing up that line slowly.
Theoretically, he could Nocturne could look for an ult on Gabriel with Volibear up there. He can look for it.
Good.
I don't think he will, but I mean,
No,
1v2.
Yeah, the problem is Manchester can look for a play on the other side. Engage, kicked away. Mila throws his kick ball at him, punts away the Maokai. Nothing really happens. Mila loses a little bit of HP. Manchester uses that tempo, that getting the Amelia out to push bot lane. Nocturne looks to cover, but that cannon mini is slowly pushing that advantage. Not trying to overextend or anything, make any mistakes. Just again, just slow and steady here for Manchester.
We're definitely up. We're in their territory here.
Baron buffs up for another 30 seconds. Dragon's up for 45. You just want to keep
And look at the
that tempo.
difference here.
Yep.
That cannon's putting in the work.
Yep. That bot tower started full HP, now it's down to half just off that Baron buff.
Yeah. I've always felt that turret plating ended a little soon.
Yep, after 13 or 15, I don't remember.
I think 13's an early time for it to end.
Yep, it's just, we didn't use turret plates are pretty new. It's meant because the games were ending too fast and split pushing was too strong. So it still rewards you for split pushing with gold. The Jin W
Huge!
forcing out the Lissandra ult, getting the 4-shot. One tap to the head, and that Lissandra.
Carl smiling, that was amazing.
Perfect. They get that pick. Lissandra's dead for 40 seconds. Dragon's coming up in 1. That is a free dragon for Manchester. That will be soul point.
You love to see that.
That's what I'm saying. If they got the last right, this would be sold for Manchester. That's just about Ras. They'd have every buff in the game going, but now they gotta wait another 5 minutes.
Dude, that 4th shot hurt so bad.
Yeah, Jin's 4th shot, iconic. The entire champion's based around the number 4.
What's his third item? He's got IE, he's got Collector, and he's got...
what's it called? Last Whisper? He's getting his Armor Pen item. Armor Pen, third item, you should always build Armor Pen in ADC.
Really?
People get so much base armor. Shredding 30% of... Even Squishy Changer like Smolder probably has 120 armor. So just getting rid of 40 armor is insane. It's just too much value to almost ever not go...
Paired with IE too? You pretty much have to stop it.
If you don't go third item armor shred on ADC, you're probably trolling.
Noted. That's why I shouldn't listen to OP.GG.
Yeah.
They tell you on that. You know what they tell you for Jin? They tell you to build that 4th, and they tell you to build IE 2nd if you can. They tell you to build Collector 1st, and then Rapid Fire Cannon 3rd.
Honestly, after 2 items, those sites come so
obsolete.
Yeah, just because they work with such a small data size, and it's so winning skewed. Because if you're winning the game, you build more items, so you get more data on later items on Jins that are already ahead.
Yeah.
But speaking of Jins already had 307 compared to 3-1-3. Smolder, I believe, does have I assume he has 225.
But he's behind in CS.
I assume he still has his 225 stacks. So Smolder, that Q is going to start burning. It's going to start executing if Manchester gets low enough. This is the danger zone for Smolder.
Huge fight up here.
Yep, Manchester taking over the top side. Baron up in a minute. They want to keep control of that area. Keep pushing him back. Keep pushing out all the lanes.
Wow, Volibear and Renekton 18, by the way.
Yep. Top lane gets a lot of XP. They've just been handshaking waves back and forth.
I would like to shake the Volibear's hand because he's playing a much better game this game.
Realize the error of his ways, that matchup. You can't fight early. You just got a CS.
And there were a couple unfortunate partial ganks that happened. So shout out to the Volibear for playing a much, much better second game here.
A lot more scary in these late game team fights. He's his 3rd item. If he's left unanswered, then he can deal a ton of damage, and that Spirit Visage is going to give him a lot of healing.
He builds Visage here.
Yeah, I don't like Adam Lloyd's. I really like that he built anti-heal early. I don't like he completed that. You don't get anything from completing your anti-heal item except for more stats. And the stats on it aren't that good. I kind of wish he just built a different 3rd item instead of sitting on that phage.
We have Black Cleaver.
Sterix Gauge,
yeah.
and Chempunk Chainsword.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's very bad.
Oh,
That
really?
is probably the least built worst enemy. And we see Nocturne going on Jin. Jin caught his own little vision. Has to flash out, but slashes straight into a Volibear. And that is a 1,000 gold shutdown on the Volibear. The Wukong's pick 2. This is insane for St. Xavier. Volibear flashes forward, keeps going forward, gets on the Wukong. But we have Cassiopeia
trying to help out here. Wukong decided he wants to smoke.
And there.
Oh, let's go Renekton! This is Renekton's time to shine. If he was ever going to do something, it'd be right now.
Stepping forward. Volibear still trying to chase him. They're just trying to kill the Volibear while St. Xavier does the Baron.
That is huge.
St. Xavier does get the Baron though. Still 2 for 1 for St. Xavier. They get the Baron. That is a very big advantage for St. Xavier.
But the Volibear died. Okay? He didn't get a chance to build up a streak.
True. They do get rid of one of their Baron buffs. That is one less Baron buff for St. Xavier. But they will have Baron for this dragon. That is very dangerous.
Yeah, I'm really worried they're going to get Dragon here. Elder Dragon's coming up relatively soon.
Yep.
Makes me a little nervous.
Well, first guy is don't get too high on Valdra. We still got Soul. Manchester really wants a Soul. If St. Xavier gets it, that's another 5 minutes on the clock. That's another 5 minutes of smolder stacking. You don't want to see that. Manchester wants to make sure they get this dragon.
I'm glad these games are close. It's nice watching these close games.
Again, this is going to be one of Manchester's closest games. This week and next week are Manchester's 2 hardest games.
Again, bot side here recalling.
Yep.
Do you have TP? No, he doesn't.
They have to just set up around the dragon area, keep control, keep that midway shoved out. Now they've got to deal with the strong
Renekton doesn't recall. He's in mid.
Volibear TPs. They're just looking to
Wait, hold on. This could be huge.
Jin
ult, but it's early.
Yep. Just everything's going to Volibear, though. It's really hard.
His health bar didn't even
Cassiopeia
move. Huge root there.
Caught.
Wait, Renekton's in!
Renekton's in. We get the kill on Volibear, really nice.
Oh, God!
Nocturne's kind of there. Can we kill Jin is still on.
Wait, Mikhail could be
Jin
huge.
Jin one shot Lissandra. Jin is so strong right now. It is a 2 for 2. 2 for 3, sorry. Manchester had 2 for 4. Sorry, I didn't even see Volibear die.
He must have melted.
Yep, Jin just one-shotting people. A double kill for Jin. That's completely untouched.
That's late game Jin.
Yep.
We saw hit all 4 shots hit Volibear. His health bar did not move.
Yep.
But auto shots melted him.
Yep. Yeah, just that execute from Jin. Just if you're hitting a full HP target, you're not doing that much. If you're in a half HP target, you saw he literally just one tap of Lissandra from half HP.
I don't think that's game, but they might get in.
No, they're gonna get an inhibitor. They're gonna get priority on that dragon. They don't want to start it while Nocturne's up and Wukong's not. But they get this inhibitor. That's gonna give them some tempo. They're gonna use that tempo to get the dragon when their Wukong spawns in 10 seconds.
They didn't get it.
They're gonna.
There we go.
Yep, minions will destroy it.
I don't have trust in my minions like that. I'm not gonna lie.
It's fine. If you see the autos midair, you track the autos midair. But Renekton's backing. He's just got to walk back. He doesn't have TP yet. St. Xavier has all respawn. They're looking to come back to the area. This is going to be a 5-man fight around Dragon again.
This is going to be an insane fight.
And then
Scuttle?
Manchester.
Oh, huge root! Okay.
No. Manchester's not there yet. They have to back out. They don't want Jin to get caught on by Nocturne. That last fight went so well for Manchester because Jin was just free fighting. Did not get picked by the Nocturne.
Jin has R here.
Yep.
Here we go.
St. Xavier.
They're gonna get the Ocean Drake here.
But can Manchester get it right? If Manchester wins this fight, they win the game. They get a big fight in the back. Renekton's free hitting.
Oh no!
Cassiopeia is dead, but they do trade it for the Nocturne. They trade it for the Sakura. They trade it for the support. They trade it for the Volibear. Manchester.
That should be game.
Kills 4. They're gonna run it down mid. They're gonna end the series. They're gonna go 2-0. They're gonna not drop a single game during their last match of the season against Indiana Tech. Beautiful game for Manchester.
It would take a miracle for St. Xavier.
No, it is impossible for lose. The only way that Manchester's not win this game is if all 5 of them lose their keyboards.
Could you imagine? Oh my God, he's running it down.
CK's doing a victory lap. He knows the game's over. They got 20 seconds to spare. They got 20 seconds of free time before they even respawn to kill that Nexus. And this is an easy game for Manchester.
Good job, Manchester. They got the Drake, but at what cost?
Good stuff for Manchester. A great series. Some mistakes here and there, but we got the 2 wins in the end, and that's what matters.
Yep. Alrighty, guys. That was a great series. Honestly, close games.
I think we're doing an interview, so we might be right back, and we might have a post-game interview from Matches MVP.
All right, then let's be right back, and we'll go get an interview. back for our interview with our Renekton player, Gabriel.
Ad Meloria. What were you thinking going into that series?
I was thinking that it was really nice to finally have Renekton on end and finally be able to pull it out. No longer on tank. I think showed why it's always been.
Yep.
How did you feel about your advantage in game 1?
I felt like I could have done a better job of. I let him get a counter. I think we as a team playing for top side and roll, like kind of exchanging calls, bouncing ideas off.
Now we noticed. Okay, go ahead.
I want to compliment your adaptability. Go from going 15-2 game 1, but still second game you kind of settle down. You realize you're not the win condition. You just play it safe. How was that kind of mindset difference?
It was largely just like I kind of just went to the tank mindset where I farm, I TP to fights, and
you were kind of the catalyst for any of those last 2 fights. We noticed you on bot moving in through mid on the backside, and Renekton being so fast, gaining so much rage meter, they almost weren't even able to damage you.
pretty much, yeah. I don't know, Smolder definitely chunked me a little, but no one else really scratched me. So,
What's your thoughts going to next weekend?
going to the next, Indiana Tech's a very strong team, but I think as long as we made it as we did, especially having that communication today was some of the best it's ever been. I think we got Indiana Tech in the bag.
All right, well, thank you for the interview, guys. Great
it.
stream today. We'll be back to support these guys next week, and we'll talk to y'all later.
Peace. Friday.
Yeah, that was nuts.